What's going on today, YouTube? In today's video, it's going to pretty much be the full VOD of the store regional that happened here in Seattle over the weekend. We get to see 6 rounds of incredible gameplay from people not only from Washington, but also in the surrounding Pacific Northwest area. And I'm accompanied by my co-host Victor, who's a good friend of ours and somebody that you guys have been able to get familiar with here on the channel. He is an absolutely insane player, super knowledgeable, and it was just a great time being able to cast with him. The synergy, being able to bounce things off of each other, I feel like just everything flowed so smoothly between us, and we made it work given some of the technical difficulties that happened throughout the day. It was super hot, no AC, but big shout out to Tabletop Village in Seattle. If you guys ever come visit Washington, go check them out. They're an incredible store full of Pokemon, One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh, and will satisfy your trading card needs. But without further ado, I hope that you guys enjoy these games, and let's get right into it.
So we're going to get our first match underway. It's Gecko versus Replicable. What do you think about this matchup, dude?
Well, I'm surprised that I'm surprised, but at the same time happy that we have a Moria, because I feel like it's a deck that a lot of people kind of threw away now.
For sure.
So, and you know me, I'm kind of biased towards black decks, so we'll see here, man. And you're definitely familiar with more familiar than me with these players here. So, yeah. Who do you got in this match?
You know, it's really hard because a lot of the Replicable Law players, they're taking out the film law that reduces by 2, so it's got to be harder to reduce these bodies freely. I mean, if Replicable Law draws Gordons and Ray Juice, then, you know, they're going to win, right? For sure.
Yep.
But Moria, if they drop 1 or 2 Morias, the game is cooked. So I guess we'll see. Opens up brand new, searches for, I think, a Hina.
Yes.
Which feels good.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of see where this match goes. I think it's pretty important to see what the law does on their 5-Don if they play correctly. So
when we see Shariah come down, thank you so much, Threely, for the sub as well. Welcome in, Zaida. Greetings from Germany. Clyde's in here too.
Yo.
Caster duty. I was saying that being a caster is where players go to retire.
Yeah.
But no, not Victor. Not Victor.
Choice.
Yeah. Is there a way that you could pull up another seat? Okay.
Yeah, Stan.
Thank you for the follow, Zaida. Is Victor going to Dallas? He already got his invite, right?
I'm going anyway. Yeah. I'll see you guys in Dallas at the end of the month.
Oh, that's right. Oh, okay. I think they were talking about Dallas for maybe Nats.
Nats, yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah. But Dallas for regional too. Yeah. And he's gonna be in Pasadena if anybody's going to that. So we'll both be there.
The mills are not terrible. He's gonna drop Brona, force him to ditch. But Law's at 5. She's gonna go down to 4, and then I'll go back up to 5.
It looks like Law does have a Gordon or a cost reducer in hand and okay, so they drop Law. I think Miss All Sunday and then a Queen.
Yeah. It's very interesting because in this matchup, sometimes you'll want to drop Gordon to have him kind of pick and choose, right? You either have the Gordon so you can bait out a Absalom. If they play Prona, then you obviously get to choose what they bring out. But maybe sometimes you'll want to put them on not having it, and obviously with Sindri kind of messed everything up. Milling both the double Absalom, because they don't usually have all the cards that you have, right?
Yep.
So the nuts for this Moria player is going to be Hogback grabbing out Moria if the game goes long, depending on how the purple plays.
Yeah, and Moria's still at 5 life. I think 4 cards in hand or something like that. So they're staying healthy enough to where they can comfortably play Moria if they do have it. And we see Miss All Sunday come down.
Nice love it. Did in the wrong order, but it still worked out. See what happens.
Hey, yeah, we'll see. We'll let her cook here. We'll let her cook. But you guys in chat, let us know who you think. Who is your pick to be winning this match? It's round number 1 of our store regional here in Washington.
Ooh, got down minus. And bring out Penguin, very optimal.
Yeah.
That's great.
Sachi and Penguin sending the Branu to the bottom.
Basically made this turn a little bit free because you get Sunday, you get 1 Dawn, you get Penguin, you get 2 Dawn. So you basically brought out a body for free, and you get to remove a body.
Too crazy.
Now, from the Moria player's side, if he did grab the Hina first turn, you know, like the nuts with 6 Dawn, Hina Absalom. Feels good as hell. This actually might be a misplay from the Unreplicable Law.
Bam says, back to dad duties. Hope that we have an awesome day. Both of you keep killing it. Hey, thank you, Bam.
Thanks, Bam. Hope to see you soon, man.
Yeah. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Alright, is how much Dawn is Moria on here?
1 second, right?
Alright, so yeah, Moria, 6 Dawn turn. We're seeing a 5k swing with at the Shariah. Red. 3 for Hina.
Nice.
Yep. Oh.
If you do it, you can just go Moria next turn safely.
Yep, there we go.
Nice.
Reduces the cost of Miss All Sunday, and we're going to be seeing an Absalom come out here with Moria's ability. Let's see what he ditches. It's going to be an Isho. Dang. Suru and Ice Age getting milled.
Yeah, see, this is where experience mattered, because for dropping 1 card from the Moria hand, you lose a bot. You're gonna lose 2 bodies this next turn, and they have too many bodies, right? If you didn't swing, you could have for sure got 1 free block. At least make sure I had double block. You block the Corona 1 time, and then you have the Gecko Moria swing into the Shariah again. Instead of taking 1 card from your opponent's hand, you can save a card from your own hand.
You guys are getting some crazy insight here from an expert in One Piece. It's crazy too, because I was talking about how I feel like maybe like a little bit prior to Nats, and obviously ever since Nats, you've been, I don't know if you've been enjoying the game more, but I feel like you've definitely been taking it more seriously, because before you were playing Digimon too. I still remember you talking about like, oh dude, I don't really care for One Piece. But it's different now, man.
Yeah, I was actually I got my invite for both Digimon and One Piece to go to the Nationals earlier this year. And I was really contemplating about going just to the Digimon Nationals, because Digimon's, in my opinion, is a more funner game, but, you know, got one time, and, you know, like, I get to play, I did well. So life is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not playing it anymore, are you?
No, not playing anymore.
Just One Piece?
It's too hard to play. And I think, like, ever since I took the game seriously in OP5, the game clicked for me. And then I was able to unlock something in my brain that made the game a lot easier. So now
that's crazy.
The game, it's easier to play and win for sure.
It's crazy. Thank you so much for the follow, Shan. Welcome in. We're seeing a 6k swing right here from Law. And she is gone.
Let's hope that they drop the Gordon.
1 Dawn left. Gordon? Gotta be, right?
Hopefully they remove the Hina.
It's gotta be. What's going on, Low Frizz? Flip the table? It's crazy.
Oof. I don't know, 2 picking hand.
Yeah, I'm surprised about that.
But I guess it's fine. It's all the same. I don't know what you would Gordon that makes any more sense, because they don't really have any 6k body. They usually only have 5s and 9s. So, and Sakazuki's already at 7 if they run the 6 cost Sakazuki. So
yeah,
a bit of a misstep, and you Dawn -4 this turn to bring out Queen and also Reiju. So I mean, you were up and Dawn, now you're a little bit down. It might be a little bit harder to win now if they bring out the Moria, right? So doesn't bring out Moria, then, you know, Reiju or the Law player is still fine, but brings out Moria, this might be a tough game.
Yeah, we see 5 cards in hand for the Moria player. Let's see if they drop the bid down. Man, unlock some hidden for real. I don't even know if Victor knows hockey.
Are we talking about Observation or Artament?
Oh shit, okay.
Or Conquerors. What are we talking about out here?
What's going on, Anti-Spiral? Cool Whip, thanks so much for the follow. You don't know why he's doing that. Discarded a 2k for Queen and played the Automa instead of Gordon, so taking another 2k out of hand, kind of weird. Whoa, first of all, bro, it's a she. Alright?
You can't tell.
No,
You gotta be ambiguous now.
You gotta say
they, them.
Yeah. Just assuming that it's a dude anti-spiral, come on.
This is very insensitive of you, anti-spiral.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay, we see Rebecca, so no Moria.
I like this, the RHL, the bread and butter.
Yeah, are we gonna see RHL here? Is it gonna be good old RHL? Nope.
Shit's weak as hell.
Nope. RHL. Because there's Morias that aren't using Lucci anymore, right?
There are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think because they are trying to play... Well, it depends on the build, right? Because a lot of the Moria players are copying the Asian deck list where they're playing, you know, the Sakazukis, they're playing more of the Ishos, so they don't really have that room to play into a Lucci combo just because they can't Dawn minus that as efficiently, right?
Yep.
So
Too slow.
Yeah, it's because, like, if you think about it, 6 cost Sakazuki, a 6/7 body, you have to ditch a card to kill something 6 or less. But technically, if you had Ice Age, it still costs you 2 cards. You still have to Ice Age and you have to discard a card, but you can bring out Absalom, which is a little bit better, right? So, in my opinion, the Asian list makes sense for tall stack decks, but technically, Ice Age has a little bit more flexibility.
It is what it is. Man. Alright, so Law's gonna be having 5 Dawn here. Let's see what they're gonna do. Raise you on the field. Looks like they have 6 cards in hand. They still have that Gordon that we know of, I believe.
I hope she goes 5/5, bring out Kid Killer, swing 5. Oh, she's not gonna do that. Okay.
5 Dawn? 5 Dawn turned?
See, if you swing 5s with 3 cards in hand, at least you know that you can... Oof. It's not bad either. But if you had Kid, you probably should have played it the turn before.
Yeah. But hey.
Maybe you drew it.
Yeah. Maybe she just drew it.
Bomb play. Not bad.
So she's prepping for a potential Moria turn coming up, maybe?
The bomb play.
Yeah.
It's a very strong play.
Yeah. What's going on, Spray and Pray? We're doing good today, man. We are doing good. Store Regional, round number 1. Pretty cool. We have players that are not only representing Washington today, but also those that are in the surrounding Pacific Northwest area, Vancouver. Moria players from Vancouver, Canada. We have Kush said that there's somebody from Oregon here. Another person from Vegas, I believe, is what chat said.
Nice.
So, some nice representation. So we're seeing a 6K swing from Law Leader.
Into where, though?
Yes, that's the question. Into where?
Has to be into Hina. But we'll see.
Alright, so he counters out. So there's 2 cards in hand for Moria now. We're seeing another 6K swing. Ina's gone. And she passes.
See, I feel like if the Moria had double 2K, she gets punished so hard, right? Because instead of going 6/6, it would be better to go 5/7 because it's got to demand the same amount of cards. Except with this 7 swing, it demands 2.
And most likely he would not be stating it on that 7K swing.
For sure.
Yeah.
They wouldn't. So it's more of a for sure card that you're going to draw. Because like all the important cards in Moria are either non-counters or 1K. You want to swing 5, so then they're going to dish the 2Ks anyway, and you use the minimum amount of dot.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because if you swing 6, they have to dish with the 2K if they want to defend anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just getting the 2K counters out, but you actually want them to drop the cards that they might be able to use, like Rebecca, for example, right?
Either of the players local. So the Moria player's from Canada, and then the Red Purple Law player is from Washington, just from a different part of Washington, not somebody that's in like this area here that we're in.
It's the East Seattle side.
Yeah. Tabletop Village in Chinatown? You know about it, Mav? You're familiar? Tabletop's definitely a well-known shop when it comes to Pokemon, but it's been coming up in One Piece. They've been trying to build a a good local scene for that. And shout out to Tabletop as well for allowing me to stream this. Yes, I do have permission. Alright, people were trolling me like, dude, did you ask them if you could stream? Because No Heroes, they sent me the cease and desist.
Did they?
Yeah, dude.
For what?
For watching their stream.
Can't you just watch and voice over their stream? It's not like you're saying that that's your stream.
Yeah, dude. It's
It'd be weird if you were saying, "Oh yeah, I'm at the event and I'm streaming it,"
dude,
and I'm pretending.
It's
No,
some bullshit. But that's why they don't allow even players. They don't allow them to stream.
Oh.
Yeah, and then when you're at the event too, like nobody can IRL stream and stuff. That's why you don't see EU players streaming.
Oh.
That's what I heard.
That's
yeah,
weird.
it's really weird.
It's a weird flex.
They got control issues, man. Visited once you were in Seattle for work back in '01. Oh, nice. Great food in the area. Yep. Yep. All right, so we do see Moria come down with Rebecca and Helmeppo. Ooh, 3-cost Brooks is coming down over the Helmeppo, and he's getting rid of that Bon Clay.
Nice.
All right.
Very optimal. You know, with the resurgence of 3-cost Brooks, you can do a lot of different plays now, right? You don't always have to go into Helmeppo. Now you can go Rebecca into Brooks.
Yep, and Brooks, in a way, can be scarier for some people because it's an effect that can keep happening instead of just a one-time effect.
Every single turn.
Yep.
Yeah. And being a 4K body is a little bit scary too, right? Because Law has to use Reducer now to get rid of it.
Yes. It sucks for Law because they're like, man, I have to reduce, but it's like just a little bit above that threshold that they need. So, yeah. Shop owners at Tabletop are awesome. It weren't price gouging for the product. Nice.
Yeah, Tabletop is great.
Yeah, Victor, he's one of the original people who were playing here when it was like freaking 4-man locals for One Piece. Crazy.
Now look at where we are. We're throwing a store regional.
It's wild, man. But we do see another kid blocker coming down for Law, so they have 2 on the field. Not too bad. They're going to be able to get some nice Dawn back. We'll see.
How do you deal with this Moria's issue?
That is a tough one.
If they swing 9 with Moria and you don't block and you take it, they will try to remove your board and put you under lethal. With 3 life, this is going to be hard for the red-purple Law player to come back. So,
yeah.
We'll see how this goes.
But we do see Moria low on card resources, 2 cards in hand. If they do have an Ice Age, they could cheese and get rid of one of the kids as well, the Brook.
Get rid of everything.
Yeah, just blow up the whole board. Game's over. Is Victor going to Gen Con? No.
It's too far, sadly.
Too expensive. Like having to buy a ticket for the convention itself it's crazy.
Yeah, because you're spending like what, over a rack, you know, just for the hotel, and then the flight from Seattle is like another 600-700. So, man, even if you win the event, it might be a little bit tough to recoup.
Yeah, I had a ticket to Gen Con, and I got into the in-person Treasure Cup and regional. But then I refunded it.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, it's racking up too much. And because I got into the 3 Treasure Cups online.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just like, hey, I'm just going to stay at home and play in those 3.
Nice.
Do you feel like we're kind of like zoo animals? Everybody, people who walk by, are just like staring at
That's time.
Makes so much just standing in line for 2 hours.
It's crazy.
Oh, yeah, how was Gen Con last year?
Gen Con was good.
Did you win? Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was a fun event. It was like one of the very first like big tournaments for One Piece. Like obviously there was other events, but this was like the first one I really went out of the West Coast to do and play it, which was great.
Okay. That's good. I think did you make it into Top Cut or like second day?
Oh,
or did you bubble out?
No. So that weekend there was like 4 tournaments or 5 tournaments. I played in person. I was actually on the bubble. I was playing, what was I playing? I was playing Zoro, and I was X1 until the very last round, and then I lost. I lost to a blue deck.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
It was shitty as hell, but you know what happens.
Yeah.
And then I think I went top 32 and top 16 on the online events, so that's how I got my invite to nationals last year.
Okay.
From that Gen Con online event.
Okay. What's going on, Mabel? Thank you. I hope you're having a great weekend. Hopefully the Wolverine Deadpool movie was good. Let's see, what is she going to do with this remaining 2 Dawn? Is she going to swing with the kid that was already on the field? And it looks like she is. 2 Dawn underneath it.
Going to the Brooks or into life? Ooh, into the Hina. That might be a mistake, but we'll see.
Interesting. So 1 blocker up. We'll see if he's got a cost reducer in hand. Get rid of that kid.
Nothing a Hina can solve.
Yep. A Hina or an Ice Age. And then we see him go for a game there. If he's able to cost reduce, but it doesn't look like he's thinking about it.
You know, pop quiz for everybody that's in chat. What would you do?
Shit.
What would you do in this situation? Would you A, swing with
shit.
Brooks, try to pop the kid? Would you B, swing with Moria first? Would you C, attach 2 to Moria, swing 7, see what they do?
Alright, chat. A, B, or C. This is Professor Victor quizzing you here. We'll see who gets the correct answer. At least what Victor would deem as the correct answer. Oh.
Or you do something that's not in
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. He said
Nice.
D. And my turn.
This,
Alright.
this is nice because it's just 2k, 1k. Wait, is that 2 Dawn or 3 Dawn?
3 Dawn, I believe.
3 Dawn.
So you're going 7.
So you cap, you can't play Moria this turn.
He's trying to check that. He's trying to smell the hand. See if she counters out. See if she takes it or what. You would have swung with Moria, you think, depending on hand?
5 cards in hand, so...
So then what, now what is your answer to that, Victor?
There's 2 ways to go about it. I like the Moria swing first if you have a reducer to kill the second one because you just put them under lethal, right? The mistake was that they swung with the kid because you can lose.
Yep.
You can lose this turn, right?
Yep. Definitely. Going 2 Dawn, rested. Let's see. Trashes the Isho. What's he taking back? Hog back? Alright. Yeah, 3 leaves also swing with Gecko, trying to bait the blocker. So they think he'll reduce her. What's going on, MJ?
Because you don't lose anything for swinging with Gecko, right? If they take it, you just swing big twice and they have to guard their whole hand, right?
Yep. Yeah, the Gecko 0 Dawn commitment. You're to swing with it first.
And now this is less than big, right? Like, they know with 7 Dawn, you can only do so many different plays.
Exactly. No Moria. They're like, okay, that's good. Imagine playing Red Purple Law.
Yeah, if I was Red Purple Law, I'd be happy as hell right now. I'd be jumping my seat. They did not drop another Moria on me.
Yep. But it's definitely still in a battle for the Red Purple Law where they're dealing with 3 life remaining still.
Nice.
Alright.
I like the pivot after swinging with 7. This feels really, really good.
And another hog back. So trying to replenish that hand a little bit there.
See, that's why I don't like when Red Purple Laws just try to check the board specifically for the Moria matchup, because then the Moria can just replenish and just spend very little to do so, right? Because this hogback costed 0 cards.
Yep.
You discard card for leader effect, grab a hogback. Hogback grabs anything. Then you play another hogback, grab anything you want. You can just grab 2 2Ks and you have 2 5Ks on board.
Yeah, crazy. So crazy. Mabel, thank you so much for the tier 3 sub! Oh my god, that's crazy. Thank Mabel for the tier 3.
Thanks, Mabel. You're the best.
Yep, Mabel all the way from Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yep. Insane. For 11 months.
Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, the Gecko swinging first is on middle. Feels good, yep. Feels good, man.
You know, I also like the route of going 7 with the Moria because then you force them to have 2K, 1K, right? you can still play Gecko. You can still swing with Gecko. There's so many things that you can do that your opponent doesn't know what you can do, right?
Yeah, you gotta smell their hand a little. If they counter out with a 2K or 1K, or if they take it, who knows?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, you didn't like that Brook swing first, at least? Yes. I think that, Victor didn't even have it as one of the options.
That is like, if there was any play that you can do, you probably should not be doing that. Like, you could have done anything else. You could have went 9 with Gecko Moria and used leader effect, and that probably would have been a little bit better. Then you force them to block, and then counter out, and then you're gonna be killing both blockers, at least with the second Brooks.
I'm curious how much time they have left remaining, because we've been seeing more and more players finishing up.
This game is taking a little bit longer.
Yep,
it's okay.
It's definitely longer than I was expecting, but it's okay. It's okay. It was a big oopsies then.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's an oopsie until the very end of the game.
Getting out the double hog back though after, maybe he's cooking there, Maybe. So we see him ditch a Sindri to counter. Brooks is gone now. And okay. Oh, Gordon raised max leader ability just to get rid of the Moria. I guess what?
No cards in hand?
I thought she had no cards in hand with the Gordon. I thought the last 2 cards were in her hand were the Gordon raised max, but I guess she had Sanji. So yeah, looks like 0 cards in hand now. Triple blocker, sorry.
In this position as Moria, as long as you're swinging 6 and you're not giving them free block, they need to block these next 2 hits at least, right?
Yeah, no cards in hand. Moria has 3 at the moment. Does he have a cost reducer to get rid of one of the blockers?
I think unless if you're going into time, you could just play this slow. Just get rid of the board.
Yeah.
You're not in risk of losing.
Yeah, this law's in a tough spot.
Nice.
Alright, yep, clears the Reiju. 6 again.
As a red purple law, you need to take this, right? You need to hope that you get a 2K. You hope that they swing stupid or don't bring anything out. If you have a 2K out of here, maybe if you top deck a law. Ooh.
No, I think. Oh wait. Yeah, so he says that's a wrap. We'll see.
Yeah, I feel like you just swing just a little bit to just in case if they did top deck a 2K from life, right? Because they get a 2K and they top deck a Kid Killer or raid you into a Kid Killer. You possibly couldn't guard out of it, for sure. But it is a lot.
Rebecca come down for 4. What's he gonna take? Is he gonna take a 2K? Is he gonna take a Brooks? Interesting.
He's doing some Yu-Gi-Oh math right now. Mentally doing it. He's like, if I add this, what can I do? Get out of 2K or 1K, bro. It makes me think, if I was playing against him, that he probably has Ice Age if he's thinking that he has Brooks.
Right?
Right? So it's just like, okay, you have Ice Age and Brooks? It's all bad.
Very, very bad.
Right? Because then, for sure, a Kid Killer wins.
Oh, 2K? Okay, he takes a 2K. So 2 cards in hand. One of them's a 2K. Gecko could have used Rebecca first to play Hina, and then with leader ability, Absalom to kill 1 more blocker.
You could have, but you only have 1 card in hand, right? Which is a little bit weak. But you remove the bodies, which is great. But still weak.
What's going on, Arm Day? No, this is round 1. So you better sit back, relax. You're in it. No, we're in it for a little bit today. Alright, good night, Mabel. Good night, good night. Thank you so much for the tier 3. Yeah, if you guys are new to the stream and haven't followed yet, we have 165 people watching right now. Hit that follow button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let's log on. 2 cards in hand. I think one of the card from life was no counter.
If I was the Gecko Moria player, I would look at the trash too, just to make sure I can figure out what they have in hand.
Yep.
Yep.
Get somewhat of an idea. We see a 6K swing. Law. Is he just gonna block it, Rebecca? Yeah.
Don't lose anything for blocking.
Especially with Rebecca being such an easy target for Law's ability. I'm so okay, yeah. That's a raise max, I think. In Law's hand, it's something else. We got something else there. Nico, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. Really appreciate that. Yeah, block and stuff.
Nicodemus 123 just
5
subscribe.
Dawn. 5 Dawn left for the Law. Game's over.
I like how they time though. Really think. I mean, this game might be cooked, but next game it might be helpful to, go through the motions, play a little more sharper.
Victor kind of overhyped, not gonna lie.
Hey, screw you.
She has a kid killer.
For sure.
Lucas, thank you for the follow.
See, this would have been a completely different game if they had a 2K to save the queen.
Yeah.
So it would have been 4 attacks, they bring out the Rebecca. Oof, man. Would have been hard, for sure. That was the only way out of winning. I'm telling you though, Otama, that's what messed up everything. You would have had an extra Otama instead of a Gordon.
Actually, 2K. It's rough.
But I guess they used double Gordon to kill or to get rid of the Moria. But I feel like you let the Moria survive. You just take the hit every turn. That's fine.
She allowed the Moria player to play that Moria too comfortably.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's a tough one there. And she was put on the back foot early on too. I feel like losing that counter. So hey, Moria taking a game 1, you guys. So.
I didn't see the typical double Reiju, triple Reiju,
Yep.
double kit. Well, we saw double kit, but we didn't see double Bon Clay. I mean,
Kid came out a little bit late too.
came out 2 turns late.
Yeah.
I think what was the crucial deciding moment was the queen into the Reiju to just draw those extra cards, but you Dawn minus 2 too early. There's only so many things you can do with 5 Dawn the next turn, right?
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna take a nap, sounds good, little Chris.
This concludes our game 1.
Yeah.
They should have not named it Nami. They should have named it Exodia.
So here's the thing, though. The Nami, at least I know Hungary, he lost round 1. So I'm surprised that he put this on stream, but it's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
This matchup is either gotta be boring or a little less boring, for sure.
At least it's not Nami Mirror, right?
Let's see how much Hody Jones this guy draws. Or if he doesn't draw Hody Jones, if he drops 9-drop Zoro, he might be okay.
Yep. We'll see.
That is the way. Go 13, 13, 13.
We will see here. Are you familiar with the other player, the Bonney player?
I don't remember ever seeing this guy before.
Okay.
He looks like he's from out of state though. He doesn't have Washington vibes to me.
And he didn't cut the deck, dude. He shuffled his opponent's deck.
Yeah.
That's not a Washington thing. We don't just shuffle our opponent's deck. We just cut. All right, chat. Who do you guys think will be winning this match? You guys are familiar with Hungry Korean from my streams and whatnot. He's playing Nami today. He's also a one of the original Nami players. When it first came out. But yeah, Bonney or Nami? Which waifu are you guys picking? We got Poppy up in here. No way. We have somebody that me and Victor don't know. I mean, I don't know fucking 80% of the people nowadays, bro. There's so many new people.
Yeah, there's way too many new players. But it's good seeing fresh faces.
Yes, it is. It is very good. That's what I was telling people. And then we have Hungry Korean Poppy. Wait, are you here? You're not playing today, Poppy? In Washington, we legit let our opponents stack their deck. We ain't afraid. Opponent shuffles your deck, we're fighting. Dude, that's what Cody was saying, man. It's like, you can't take my deck off the table. Because he has freaking max rarity deck.
If there's a misplay that happens on stream, are we supposed to say something or we just let it ride?
So, is it misplay different than
like doing something that
is against the
the rules, like not within the mechanics of the game?
Yes, or if it's a ability that it's a must versus an optional ability. You know?
Do we know? We should have listened to the announcements beforehand, right? Because, damn.
So, at least with Grand Bounty, chat was like, you should intervene because you're kind of like the judge there. For example, Vavicho, at one of the Grand Bounty, I think it was with the Green Purple Dofi Day.
Oh yeah.
And the 10-drop Dofi came out. His opponent played 10-drop Dofi, or no, he played 10-drop Dofi, froze his opponent's leader. And then the following turn, his opponent restood the leader, and they both forgot about it. He forgot about it too, and so I think it was like a little bit later, like into that turn, that chat had brought it up too, and I was like, well shit, I don't know if I say anything or not. And afterwards with Vicho was like, damn, you should have said something. And I was like, dude, I can't be biased, right? Like I love you, brother, but I don't know, right? So
it's just not right.
Yeah. What's going on, CXXXX? Thanks so much for the follow. To be honest, you would intervene. You hate when people try to shuffle your deck. Yeah, but best case scenario, no misplays happen.
All we can do is hope.
Yep, that's the best case. But let's see here. What's Hungry got for us? What's his special text? Hungry always likes to try and do some funky shit. But we do see Kaya come out.
Double option. Pass with 3.
Bonnie's gonna be on 5 Dawn turn here.
In my point of view, the Bonnie's up for taking the 1 life and it wasn't a trigger. But 3 Dawn open though, you either attach all the Dawn or you swing, or you just don't swing at all. So this might be a mistake right here if they do swing, but we'll see. See, I would have liked to summon Bonney, or try to figure out a way to keep Bonney so then the Nami has to swing into it. But you know what? Maybe it wouldn't even be a good idea to swing into the rest of the guys anyway. You just use all your Dawn as efficiently as possible.
Do you feel like that 5-cost Bonnie is nice in this matchup? At least restricting them on potentially 1 Dawn?
I don't think it matters so much. If you're playing against a Nami, as soon as you get 2 bodies on board, you tip it, and they're big enough attack, like let's say over 7k, you technically have everything you need to win, right? You just need to get a little bit lucky not hitting too many triggers and also swing at very optimal numbers, right? Yep.
No misplays on a boost stream. Whoa. Oh my god. Did I tell you that on Thursdays, my Thursday tourney, community member used Cavendish's ability on leader?
Nice. Nice.
Oh, god.
See, this is an okay play too, but when you swing 7 and they just gavel, you kind of get punished for swinging all these because they are using so many cards in their hand, right? Your win condition has to be the Hody, because obviously you can vest the Dons with Hody's effect. You'll have multiple bodies on board.
You got slapped with commercials either. Shit, dude, that's why you gotta subscribe, man. If you guys want ad-free viewing, hit that sub button. Either player, local tabletoppers.
The left player.
Yes, the
Hungary.
Nami
Yeah.
player. Tabletopper. Did Victor download Monopoly Go yet?
The hell's Monopoly Go?
Well, I'm glad that you asked what Monopoly Go is, because we're currently sponsored by Monopoly Go, which is one of the best mobile games currently out there. You guys can do !Monopoly Go in chat, download the game, and play it today. All right.
Do we have a coupon code that they can use when downloading the game?
No coupon needed because it's free.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Okay, nice. Is Monopoly Go like you go around to different cities and you claim like specific tiles on the city, like how the game
There's
is?
different maps for all the different cities, London, Paris, and you try to conquer it while going up against other people playing the game, trying to sabotage your properties.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
So shout out Hasbro for sponsoring.
So it's like big corporations taking over real estate.
Oh, dude, the game's kind of fucked because it's like the rich. If you're rich in the game, you get richer.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you're poor, you're fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel it.
STO2 Apu getting used to Rest Dawn powerful. Yes, we do see that come out. Sorry, you guys. All right, people. There's always people bitching about me, yapping, talking, going off topic and stuff like that. Earlier, I was panning the rest of the area here, like showcasing the artist alley and stuff. And some people in chat were like, "Bro, get back to the gameplay." And it was just people warming up.
Nice.
It's like, damn, relax, bro. It's like 2 seconds.
It's not that deep.
Oh my god. But yes, we do see one Hody come out. That's what Victor was talking about earlier. Is how many Hodies can the Bonney draw? And we do see one already. We'll see. They might have another one. I think they do have another one, just the non-alt art in hand, and they do have a 10-cost Dofi as well. So, let's see what Hungary's got for us here. He's got 2 Dawn active, I believe. I believe it's 2. But yeah. Man's always yapping on his own stream. Wait a minute, he's playing Arrow. Yes, Hungry, that's what I was talking about earlier. He has this little text that he likes to throw in.
Well, let's see if it plays out.
Exact. The real question is whether or not it plays out.
So you defend this 4K body, you're gonna have to defend it the whole way.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. So we see Cavendish here swinging and gaining active Dawn. The 2 active Dawn there. Just so much value from that Cavendish.
And that's why I don't like the Marjorie. What's the character's name? Marjorie?
Fucking Margaret or some shit.
Something like that.
Margarite?
I don't like it because 1, it can get rested. 2, it costs too much Dawn. 3 Dawn when you're at such the early part of the game, it's very hard to defend your life because after you take this hit, you're gonna have to take another 8-9 to the face. Right? So it looks like without a gavel, this Nami player is gonna have to take all these hits to the face for sure.
And that's not ideal.
It is very unoptimal, for sure.
You hate when streamer yaps on his stream. Oh man. For Victor, I feel like sometimes because he doesn't know all you guys, so he can't tell if it's like you guys trolling or if it's a real comment. Oh my god.
What else are we supposed to do if we don't yap?
Yeah.
Nice. So he did take 2 to the face. It's getting a little bit rough.
Yep. Nami already down to 2 life. And they reached their 10 Dawn here. Let me know when it's Cal versus Jaru. Hopefully, ideally, that's only the final round. If they get paired up beforehand, I mean, obviously we're going to try to get that match, but that just would suck.
Yeah, see, I would have swung a little bit bigger because now you lose a Dawn for sure. Right? You're going to lose a Dawn regardless, so you might as well just attach a little bit more to make sure you just kill this guy outright.
He's going to play another Marjorie, whatever the fuck. Drawing that card. And he does have a Kaya. Oh, he has double Kaya in hand.
See, and what I don't like about Kaya is that you go -1 in your hand, which, if you filter out, you discard cards that you don't need, but you need all these Dons. You for sure need all these Dons, because you're going to get swung 999 to the face. And it doesn't feel good when you get swung 999.
Mm-hmm.
It never feels good.
Never. And so at this point, too, because we did see another Kaya in hand and a Pilaf, is it potentially a little late for the Pilaf?
You know, it's not late, but when you run a lot of non-counters, you're running the Kuja Pirates, it's going to be harder to defend because, like I said, dropping another Hody, get rested. Now you only have 2, 4, 5 Dawn. There's only so many different plays you can do with 5 Dawn, right? You're going to need multiple Gavels, but because when he stacked with Spada and he discarded a Gavel from the rubber band, it's actually very unoptimal to discard it because you need it to guard all these attacks. You have so many cards in hand, you need to do more. Right, so he used 2 Dawn for this, gain 1. Did he draw 1?
Oh.
Yeah, he needs to draw.
There we go. There we go.
Star drop an arrow, send back. Cool.
Alright. Well, shit. I mean, that blocker, we'll just call it the blocker. He was able to draw a card off of her, and he got her back in hand. I mean, it's not too bad.
It's not bad, but
Yeah, not
now, Bonnie's point of view, now you're thinking, well, do I swing 10? Do I go the random regular 8? Because now, ooh, I like this one. Restodon. Now the plays are
Apu, dude.
You need Gavel to get out all these
The
swings.
fucking Apu. What's going on, Hash? The hype for the fights today, bro. Portland local winning it all. What? Who? We need like a wanted poster or some shit of who he is, because I don't know who this Portland guy is.
See, that's why you don't want to use too much Dawn towards this specific matchup. Because they're just gonna rest everything. Right?
Yep. There we go. Down to 1 life.
You need to drop a Gavel right here. If you take this one, you're under lethal for sure.
Oh, no gavel, just counter.
Well, counter is the same thing. It's always got to demand 2 cards, right?
Yeah.
But at least you can mill some cards. And that's the whole point of the deck.
Yep. And I'm also curious to see. Hungry has like maybe half of his deck remaining, give or take. There's...
Dropping the counter. Oof.
And he trigger Pilaf. No trigger.
Might have been another Gavel or something.
Yeah, it looked like it could have been a gavel. It looked like it.
It's the only card you would really be thinking about.
Is that Hungry on Nami? Yeah, it is. Hungry on Nami. Should have told you it was Hungry. We did.
So in the very beginning.
Yeah. So we do see Pilaf come down. And that leaves him with 7 Dawn remaining.
You just swing 5 into the blue now. You don't even care. You need all this Dawn now. Sadly.
What's going on, Kuro?
You know, this doesn't look as bad as I thought it would be, right? How much card left in the deck? I got another 25?
Yeah, it looks about halfway through the deck, give or take. Maybe a little less, but
Tough. Man,
yeah.
shit is rough as hell.
He counters out. We see a Da's Bones. So now he's down to 6 Dawn remaining. Alright. Is he going to utilize more Dawn? That's tough because he's at 0 life here.
If he had extra life, it would be easier to guard with multiple Gavels, with Love Loves, with other stuff, right? Your best bet right now is to just play Kaya's, try to basically mill yourself out. Hopefully he swings it unoptimally, and then you can get it. But still, it's going to be a hard game.
Very tough.
Now, as a Bonney player, what would I be thinking in this position? What kind of swings would I do? How big? What's optimal?
Just watch him go. Max Dawn underneath Hody. Oh.
Please go ape.
Apu! Resting that Dawn there.
See, this doesn't feel optimal because you know you know he can just drop a snake dance, right?
Kaya countering. Still has 5 Dawn here.
He has snake dance into a.
Oh, he's playing Bonney. Interesting.
Yeah, he's probably thinking that I can still get Cavendish's effect, right?
That's true. Cavendish allowing him to play Bonney essentially for free. Oh shit. Nice. I just sold my Moonbryon.
Nice.
And we see Cavendish swinging.
I don't know about 7, but I can dig it.
Yeah, so optimal swings when Nami is at its base attack, 5 and 9.
5, 7, 9.
5,
But
7, 9.
with the configuration of this board, you want to be swinging 9s because then you demand at minimum 2. You demand 2 cards with 7, but you could demand 3 cards depending on what they have, right? So many cards in hand, they're gonna have to drop multiple stuff. That's why I actually don't hate swinging a big number. They're gonna have to use all their Dawn anyway, and then you just swing. If they dawned out, you just swing 5, 7, 6, and then swing 8. See, you swing at these numbers, you give them a chance, right?
Yep. But that's what we're looking for in this matchup to make it a little bit more interesting. Is that chance? Because for a little bit there, people were riding off the Nami.
A lot of Nami players are playing, especially. It took down 2 Sword Regionals, if I'm not mistaken.
I
right?
believe so. At least one.
At
least, yes.
For the core TCG, they took it when I was there.
Uh-huh.
I think another one in St. Louis. I think I think it was their regional that another one got taken down.
Okay, so Hungary's deck is definitely getting a lot lower now.
Damn, and he milled 2 Gavels, which is heartbreaking.
But like what you were talking about, Nami becoming a lot more popular this set with how kind of like slower the meta is, I guess, right? The Bonney has 3 9K swings with the leader and the 2 Hody. We'll see. We'll see if Nami survives here, but it's looking 1 Dawn left. No.
Bonney takes this one.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Okay, so we got some introductions. We got 2 Washington players playing. We got the Green God, or called the Mount over here. We got Jerome playing with the Law playmat, playing Bonney. And then we got Joey. He actually has been doing really well. He's been making a run. He actually has his national invite, so these are going to be 2 top tier players in Washington playing against each other.
Wait, Jerem doesn't have
Jerome?
Or I call him Jerem.
Jerome. It could be, yeah.
Jerome? What, he doesn't have an invite?
No, he doesn't have his invite.
Oh, what? I was telling chat he did.
I don't think so.
Did you just take a picture of us?
Yeah, I think so.
Or was it the other way? I can't tell. Aina, thank you so much for the raid. Holy shit, we got 64,000 viewer raid from Aina. Aina says Bina, so we say Heina. Oh my goodness. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for the raid. We got Long in here. Sun Logan, Shonathan, Shallow Lake, Keon, ooh woo. Can we get an ooh woo?
Ooh woo. You woo? Ooh woo.
Ooh woo.
Ooh woo.
Yeah, ooh woo. Aina, hello. Jenga, what's going on? Bio Mojo, Gucci, Rob Lucci. Yeah, no, I really appreciate you guys tuning in from that raid. We're doing something probably completely different than what you guys are familiar with. But yeah, we're currently streaming a huge tournament for One Piece TCG. Welcome in. And yeah, Victor, let the people know what's going on here.
Yeah, so optimal for both players. I didn't catch if they mulligan or not, but span them first. Baby 5 on second. We'll see. Happens is very stereotypical plays.
I'm currently not in my home setup as well. For those that are new here, Aina, this is not my home. We're out and about on the go, so we're dealing with what we got here. But I hope you had a wonderful stream, and happy Saturday.
There's actually a super strong opening from the Lucci dropping through Cuthbrooks instead of just swinging into it. Would have been the same thing, but Lucci doesn't really have that many grave plays unless if they have stage to play, right?
Sorry, you guys. I'm making a little tweet here to let people know that we're live too, especially with Victor. What's going on, Vince?
He whipped on the baby 5, which is still fine. I mean, the Bonney doesn't care so much about one card. He's not gotta lose by one card. He's gotta lose by the way he plays, right?
So I'm curious if Joey plays Finger Pistol, because that can be a good card against the Hawkins if he does get the Bonney out.
For sure.
Some people have been teching that in. I do know. I was talking to Joey beforehand, and I do know that he runs a hybrid build. He has 3 stages and 3 ice ages. So Lucci is one of those decks where we're seeing. Actually, there's honestly a lot of decks this format that allow for more, I guess, personability, or like, you know, people can add their own little flavor to it, flex spots, which is really nice.
You know, the play using the Dawn was pretty optimal, but I almost don't like the spam because as the game goes on, the cards in your hand are more and more important, right? And in a lot of builds I've seen, Spandom whiffs a lot. You know, off the top 3. If it was really top 5, it would be a little more consistent. But top 3, there's too many non-CP cards that you can hit, right?
What the fuck? Can't post. All right, can't post my link. They're not letting me post my link. Wanted to say hi when I was playing Elden Ring, but you kept catching me at the end of the stream. No worries, Ina. Next time. But yes. All right. Is there a way? I feel. Can we sit this way? So then, my friend here. Also no, not on stream. I mean, but like so that you can see the screen easier. So then, yeah, there we go. Shoulder to shoulder. Is this card fight Vanguard? Noah would love it if it's Vanguard. Alright, so yeah, we do see a Hawkins out here. Ice Age leader swing, double span dam swing. Then Brook swing for the kill. We'll see. Yeah, Bonney has no Dawn active. No Dawn active here. What does Joey have for us? He's 2, 4, 6. So he went first. He's on odd curve right now. See a 7k swing with leader, reducing the cost of Hawkins.
You know, traditionally this is supposed to be a bad matchup for the Bonney, regardless if they run the finger pistol or not. There's so much removal, so much easier ways to get more value. Like the Lucci doesn't really mind so much if the Basil even stays, right?
Yep.
It's only a problem if, you know, there is an 8 cost and, you know, getting into the Rosinante, or if they bring out back-to-back 10 drops and they don't draw the Morias, right? So in this Lucci match, I feel like you need the 8 cost Morias to really stabilize, get more pluses, have a big body on board that the Bonney won't necessarily be able to get rid of, right?
Yep, that bigger threat. And you said traditionally it is unfavored for Bonney, right? But as we've seen and know with Lucci, the deck can be its own bane, where it is just an inconsistent deck.
For sure. You're playing against your opponent and you're playing against your deck.
Yep. And so we'll see. We'll see if I can't see Joey's hand there, but
2, 4, 6, 7 on 7 non. He just swung, tacked. He might be playing into Droom's hand, but obviously if he had Ice Age, he would have played it. If he had another way to reduce, he would have played it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, this is One Piece Bat Blood.
See, if I was playing this match, I would think he'd probably do a reducer. He doesn't have a good way to get rid of this. On his not to what he can do, right? Because he has to drop more. If he doesn't drop the big body, he's still behind.
And you had talked about earlier, but your Jerome, he does run the 8 cost, which you're not a fan of.
Not a fan.
In the deck.
Yeah, it's a little bit slow for sure.
Yeah, Bonney wins if Lucci bricks a turn like this.
For sure. And this is what Voodoo was saying earlier, you know, you lose to your deck.
Yep.
You have to draw well with any deck. In Lucci, you have to draw exceptionally well. You have to know well. You have to have all the right plays. So, yeah. We'll see what he does on this 9 Dawn turn.
And then also float 1 on accident. Yeah, 2 Dawn active. 2 Dawn active for Room. Does come out with Isho right here. How many cards in hand? It looks like 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 cards. 7 cards in Jerome's hand, and 2 are about to go. What's it gonna be? Ooh, 10 drop and 0 cost event, right? Oh, Jaru runs Paradise. Okay. Oh, Jake. I was about to say, what?
Very interesting. See, I would have liked a more ambiguous turn where you swing 6 with the Lucci first, and then kind of see where it goes. If he drops it, he drops a counter. You could drop the bigger dudes.
You could, I mean, so he had 7 cards in hand. He counters out because he doesn't want a free block with all that Dawn up, and then you drop it. And yeah, I feel like that would have been a better play for sure.
Little mishaps, but you know, both players are still in a good position for sure.
Yeah. Time to sleep sounds good, Noel. No, I was like, Bonney win 100%. So if Bonney doesn't win, Noel, you're gonna give me a case of premium booster box? This dude has fucking 30 cases of premium booster.
What was he doing? Building a bed?
He's trying to flip.
Oh, nice.
He's trying to build a house from it. Yeah. Fucking mad lad. Yeah, that was weird. The rush on Lucci is real. Has there been any Lucci list out there that runs the rush Lucci? That card just never used, bro.
You know, I played against Joey yesterday. Or no, I played against him on Thursday, and he actually plays the rush Lucci. I was playing Reiju against him. Yeah, and I beat him, but he played the rush Lucci. It's not bad. I think he was copying Noel's list.
Okay.
That runs the rush Lucci. He was copying someone's list.
Cha29, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate that, man. If Bonney wins, I give you a box. Well, I'm already covering your money match against Jeremy if you lose, because Jeremy was bitching about how it's a lose-lose for him because you never pay him even if he wins. So I was like, hey man, I'll cover it. It's $100 wager money match. Yeah, the Asian homie Jeremy said that he can beat Noel's Bonney with this Black Yellow Luffy.
Damn. Yeah. Damn.
He's never winning you.
Who's Jeremy?
We met him in
the Black
Yeah, Black Yellow Luffy.
Shouts to Jellybean.
Yep.
Guys to go.
Yep. How many rounds still left? So we're halfway through the tournament. This is round 3, and there's still 3 more rounds to go. Pretty nice, man. After the initial wait that we had for getting people into the wait list, things have been running smooth, and so yeah, 2 Hawkins and a 10-drop Dofi.
Now the real question is, on Jerome's turn, what's he going to do, right? Optimally, drop another Dofi. Optimally, drop another big body. Swing big, see what he does, because if Joey does not drop a blocker right here, right, he's under lethal.
Yes. And another kind of like a little, you know, obviously here, but no stage for like that constant reduction as well. So for sure, removing these here is going to be a little tough without Ice Age. But the hybrid. He has Helmeppo and Trash. He has Rebecca Dine. He could Moria do that whole combo wombo, but
Yeah.
he does have a Spandine. I think I just saw.
But you know, he has to remove the 10 cost Dofi.
Yes.
Right? You can't remove any of the basils unless if you swing with everything. Lucci, you can only just kill one of the basils, because obviously the Lucci's going to kill one of the is going to target 2, just kill 1. It'll just rest the Lucci by itself.
Cody Jones. Goaty Jones drawing 3 Dofis and 2 Hawkins would be an insane high roll. Need to draw like this for real. Hey, he's an incredible player, Frenzy, and Noel knows that too. Noel has played against him. Let's see here. Oh, so okay. So we do see Mori. Oh, a Spandam. Wait, no.
Let him cook.
Yep.
Let him cook.
He's taking Spandam. Okay. So Rebecca Spandam.
Using Spandam effect first. Ooh, and he grabs a Spandine. Nice.
And does he have Lucci? I don't know if he has a Lucci in trash. Could be a good player draw. Well, yeah, I thought he was drawing the same Spandam. So yeah, no. I don't know. No, yeah. He had it in trash. Yeah, in trash.
We're watching.
Lucci?
Pretty sure this game is fair and square.
Does he not have it? Wait, did he just? No. Oh no.
Damn.
I guess so.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dude, he was like reading the effect first. I was like, wait a second, wait, what?
Like he either doesn't know what the card does or don't got it.
Here. Oh Jesus.
He's like, what other card can I summon with Spandine?
Okay. But he doesn't even KO anything, so that's a tough one. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. What's Joey contemplating here? That looks like Jerem restood everything, but Joey's debating about something, you guys. Interesting.
I think it's Jerome's turn. He's thinking if Hody is the right play, right? Because if he has Hody,
Oh, okay,
which he
then
does,
he-
the rest everything,
Yeah.
So weird.
right?
And this is a tough one. I don't know. And as you know with Lucci, sometimes no counter in hand.
And playing the Spandine, I almost feel like he needs to have another Spandine to make this not a throw, right? Yep, 9 is optimal. 2k, 2k, 1k. And this looks like a... looks like a wrap. Do not got it.
No.
Yeah, I think they're talking about, you probably made a mistake earlier, bringing out the Isho that couldn't swing,
Yeah.
because then it got stunned,
Yeah.
which, when we talked about again, it's just those little mistakes.
Yeah.
Can't get for money, man.
Yeah, you didn't play the Gecko Moria, you had double Brooks, you had too many, so...
Bonney taking it, even though some people feel like not favored in this matchup. Crazy. So we do see Jerem go on to the next round undefeated, so he's gonna be going to round 4 there. Maybe Cal undefeated as well.
These this matchups are intense, for sure.
50-50 matchup. That's from you, Noel, but from your average Bonney player, not 50-50, I feel like. Oh yeah. It was a swing with Lucci after playing the Isho. Yeah. 2 Hawkins and a Dofi stuck.
I don't know how much of a difference it would have been though if he did it optimally. He swung he would have a 9k swing that swings into one of the Hawkins, right? That's most optimal. So I guess he would lose another body, Hodies anyway. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
It is hard to say right there.
Yeah, drop 6 path bros.
You attach one, maybe you attach 2, you swing into the Hody, then you trash, but still, Basil's effect is, if it was to leave the field in any way, you can rest one of their bodies and then save it, right? So you'd have to remove it doubly. You'd have to drop a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Can you tell Joe something? Noel says that, are you a bot? Why you float 2 Dons?
I thought I had 7.
Okay, so you didn't accidentally mean to float 2 Dons.
I went to float 1 Don for leader, but
Okay.
but the second Hawkins,
Okay, you said accident.
He's tricking everyone. He has Punk Gibson. He was just trying to bait it for sure.
But yeah, it's supposed to be 7, but then he gave me a 2, so I was like, oh, unlucky.
Okay.
No.
Okay, yeah, he said anyway, easy. Said congrats.
Yeah.
Alright, Noel, yeah. We'll see if he's able to take it home today.
So right now we have the Lucci player, which is Cal, my second pick or the person that will win this tournament. And then on the Red Purple Law is going to be this Canadian resident, the Vancouver player.
Yep.
I actually do remember him when I played in Vancouver. Didn't know how well he did. I think maybe top 8, but we'll see.
And we do see him with the regional finalist playmat, so I believe it's always this debate, right? Where it's like, we talked about this before when you won Nats, because you didn't get a cereal from it.
Yep.
And a lot of people consider, when you talk about being decorated in the game, is how many cereals you have.
For sure.
Would we consider Cal as most decorated Washington player?
He has 3 serials under his belt, I think.
Yeah.
He had 1 with Whitebeard, and the 2 most recent. I don't know. Maybe it's 1 recent. I think
he had Moria.
He topped a Treasure Cup, and then he topped a regional recently, or it was 2 regionals. But he either has 2 or 3, 2 or 3 serials.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, but very, very accomplished player here, and he's definitely no slouch, for sure. Yep. You're good to go.
Yeah.
Good to go. Which side is Canadian is playing Red Purple Law. Cal Washingtonian here is playing Lucci, and so we're seeing him go first, and he gets the good old Tempest Kick. And what was that? Helmeppo and was that? Oh no, Sabo. Sabo's in trash.
Pretty standard play for both of them. Not much you can really do.
Okay, Sleepa said he got 2 recently. 2
recently. Okay. So he has 3 altogether then.
Yeah.
But going back to what you were saying, serials do matter, but also topping when it needs to be important, winning the tournaments that
when it matters,
yes, right? Because you can play on an online day and you can get lucky, you can do well, how consistent you are, right? But it matters how you play online, how you play in person, everything in between, and also the game sense, right?
Yep, definitely. That's what somebody would say who topped at Nats and didn't get a cereal for Nah.
I don't have a cereal.
Yeah,
Cut sheets. I don't know.
It's pretty crazy, you guys. It's so crazy to me. Victor does not have a cereal.
I don't have a cereal. I've always
so
bubbled.
crazy. But yeah, we do see Cal here just opting to swing 5-5 there, and he counters out from the Law swing with Brooks leaving himself at 5 life remaining. Law does drop that.
Yeah, the Law needs to drop an Irons, needs to drop a Bonclay, needs to drop anything but this Law.
Yep. Anything but it. Yeah. Online series are fake. Too many Michael Currys.
For sure.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say too many Noels. No, there's only one. There's only one.
This is fine though, because for this Lucci, there's only so many plays you can do early before your 7-8 Dawn turn, right? You can only drop Sabo, you can only drop Lucci. The plays get crazier when you get closer towards the end of the game, where you're dropping Morias, you're dropping the Ishos, you're dropping Stussy, Sabo, whatever you're doing, right? So Law still has some time to come back, get some more Dawn, get some more cards, kind of curate the board and the tempo that you want, that he wants to kind of take away the game, right?
Yes. And a lot of people talk about how, hey man, if Lucci gets out stage, it's a bad time for Law. So we have not seen stage yet, but at the same time, maybe Cal's running the stageless build. We never know here, but we do see that he has 2 Tempest Kicks in his hand. He does have a Rebecca as well. We'll see.
They always say that there's decks that are favored, right? Lucci is supposed to be favored into Red Purple Law, but technically, Red Purple Law is favored to any deck if you draw multiple Reijus.
As a card that you love, having played Reiju Leader yourself. But we're seeing Cal here just swinging. He goes 6-6 right here. This Spandam getting value. Honestly, not has not left the board. And Law going down to 1 life there. All right. We do know that Lucci has a Isho as well in hand. So Law building up a lot of cards. Let's see if Cal ends up being able to play his Isho. Gonna be weird because there's going to be a chance of cereal in the participation packs as well. That'd be great. Imagine your first cereal is just a participation pack cereal.
I would toss it. I would throw it away. It just doesn't count.
Hey, tell me when you toss it. I'll be there to grab the trash. First life is gonna be a stage. Watch.
I think he already took first life, right?
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's at 4 life now.
I like this play because he's prepping for this Moria turn, right? He has to bring out Moria, he has to get rid of the Bonclay. If he doesn't, he drops the Isho, drops other stuff. It can be kind of damaging, kind of punishing, because he's going to swing, get a lot of damage out, and just block her up, which can't be the scary thing for Red Purple Law because they run so many of those cards, right?
Yep. And here as well, we have 7 cards in Lucci's trash, so we do have to be wary. We have to be on top of whether or not Cal's going to be able to get the 10 in trash or 9 at least to make the Tempest kicks work, especially with no stage on the field. So.
Yeah. But if he swings with leader, he gets 9. Tempest kick counts itself as one of them, so
exactly.
Tempest kick is live right now.
Yes.
It's just not live to get rid of the kid if he swings.
Yeah. So 7 Dawn turn for Lucci right here. Let's see. Let's see what happens. We got 3 bodies on board for Law. If Cal doesn't clear 2, he loses. Yeah, it's going to be very tough if he cannot clear 2.
Yeah.
But we do see a Lucci in his hand. There is a Lucci in his hand, so he's going to be swinging 6. Most likely, he's going to be using the double Tempest. Double Tempest and then Lucci play to clear 2, maybe?
We'll see. It would be optimal.
Yeah.
For sure.
And the great part about Tempest Kick, he gets to replenish his hand there. Potentially draw into more counter or whatever cards that he might need.
Maybe from the Red Purple Law, I would like to see like maybe a 1K and block with the kid, because you can't really do anything.
No rush from Lucci.
No rush from Lucci, exactly. Yeah. And you know he's going to remove it anyway. If he can, he will. So you don't really lose anything.
There we go. He clears both bodies with the 2 Tempests and Lucci. Yeah.
But we'll see. Maybe he has a bunch of 2Ks. Maybe he doesn't have anything.
The Law took 3 life already, so I feel like he's got options in his hand.
For sure.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Noel said the same thing. Why didn't Red Purple Law block guard? Yeah. Cal should have double Tempest first, then swing 6. Man.
See, you know.
Yeah, Tempest adds to the 10 cards Magna, so that's the nice part right there. Because you draw first, and then Tempest effect says that if there's 10 or more.
It counts itself as as a card in the trash.
Yep. No, I'm curious if it was the other way around, where if you had to reduce cost first, does it still count as the card in trash? If it's like the effect is, reduce 3 and then you draw, does that change it at all? No, it still counts as a card in the trash, right? Yeah.
Trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Optimal, bring out the Gordon reduce. This is the scary part, because the Lucci needs to bring out the Moria to kind of stabilize, get ahead.
Mm-hmm.
The way that Red Purple Law comes back is dropping a Reiju. Stabilize again, yep. Very optimal.
You dead, Josh? Wait, what? Josh isn't playing. This is Cal. Huh? Oh, why so squinty? Oh, Josh couldn't get in. I thought you were talking about other Josh. I just saw that.
Nice.
Alright, so Lucci keeping itself at 3 life so that at least no kid killer range there, or ability, but
it's hard because you can only have so many reducers, and without the stage, there's really not a lot you can do besides just get rid of 1 and maybe a small body. But they're both 4s and 5s, and that's kind of the sweet spot, right?
Yep.
Hameppel is just going to reduce 1.
Yep.
But if you have the Tempest Kick, if you have another reducer Suru, you can remove a lot more of the board.
Yes.
But it just depends on the order in which he does it, right? So let's see.
Yeah. And that's another thing too, is that we've seen Cal go through 2 Tempest Kicks already. So only 2 remaining in the deck or life. And with no stage so far, getting that cost reduction on 2 characters is going to be tough. Unless if he maybe runs Ice Age or something, because there's no way on 9 Dawn that he can kill 2 characters.
He dumps the Tempest Kick, so that's the last.
And an Ice Age. Damn, he needed both of those, honestly. So, he's got 8 Dawn left. What's he going to play? Damn.
You know, as commentators and viewers and obviously players of the game, we want to see the most optimal play. We want to see the Tempest Kick. We want to see the Ice Age. But, you know, realistically, you don't always see those kind of plays in these games, right?
Yes.
You don't always see them have all the cards.
Yeah.
And so we're seeing what real life games are like, where when you don't have the cards, what do you do?
And that's what really separates good and great players, is how to be able, because, you know, if you have everything that you need, that's a completely different story compared to when you don't. And so it really separates the type of players and in that moment under pressure to a stream. You guys also forget, right? Like Jerem leaving the 1 Dawn up, it's different when you play with the camera there, people watching you. It's not easy, you guys.
Yeah. Sometimes maybe the 1 Dawn doesn't matter, but at high level, it for sure does.
Yes. What's going on, Cell? It's going good so far. Yes, Law being at 1 life does help out, for sure. But we'll see. I did see a Kid Killer in Red Purple Law's hand. I mean, it's kind of, you always kind of have to expect to have at least one of them, right?
For sure.
Yeah. So, yeah. Hopefully you're having a great day, Cell. This game ends in 2 turns. Oh, he has a Rush Lucci or Rush Zoro as well. Let's see. Law doesn't have much counter in hand either. Good observation, Tyson. And we see Cal counter out there out of the 5K swing on Brooks.
You know, Tyson, it's not about how much counter you have, it's about how you counter, right?
True. Very, very true. Yeah, we see a Miss All Sunday coming down. Yeah, Tyson here is he's from Australia, and he has been able to top in multiple regionals over there, as well as not only in One Piece, but also with Dragon Ball and Lorcana and Yu-Gi-Oh! I think he's qualified for a Yu-Gi-Oh! NAS.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Congrats, Tyson. Killing it.
So, decorated one player in general, TCG player in my community as well. One day, you guys, actually, once OP University starts, then maybe Victor will play in our community tournaments. You know, maybe, because people keep asking, like, bro, when's Noel gonna play in the community tournament? When's Victor gonna play in? Trying to travel over and see everyone. Yeah, come over to the States, man. Come over to the States. We do see 2 Dawn remaining for Red Purple Law. What's he dropping down? It's gonna be the Zoro there. So we did see Cal counter out of that 5K swing on Brooks instead of using the Rebecca block. Would you have blocked it with Rebecca there, knowing that it's such an easy target, or do you think the 2K block there was fine?
You know, in my perception, I feel like he's trying to bait a specific play, right? He's trying to say, well, if you do this, then I don't have to swing into some metal, I can swing into body. But, you know, like, I would be scared to get my law reduced, killed, and then they swing 2 big numbers, right? Because right now, the Lucci player is not in threat of losing. Lucci can still remove the board, still deal with the board, still mix up the board, but Red Purple Law can very easily come back if, you know, he doesn't remove the board, go for life. So maybe, if it was me, if you can play for another turn, you always play for another turn.
Yep. And I mean, shit, bro, Red Purple Law here with 4 bodies on board here that are no weenies. They're all at least 5K attack, and so this is gonna be interesting to see for Lucci. What do they have this turn for us here?
This is the kind of turn that I would like to see from the other Lucci player where, you attach them on, see what happens, do a gut check, and play the other Moria, make it ambiguous, play the other Moria, remove the bodies,
Well,
bring
he
out
doesn't have
blocker.
another Moria. It's an Isho, Tempest, and I think it was what's it called? Khalifa and Rebecca. Yep. Oof. Oh, and he has a 6-cost Brooks. Red, purple, blonde, 90% dead from here. Next turn, last turn for long, let's have Queen Sanji. If Cal clears 3, he wins 2. Yeah, if he can clear 3, that'd be nice. We'll see here though. Red, purple has 4 cards in hand now. Interesting. What is he gonna do this turn here? He's got maxed on.
I like because we saw his hand a little bit, we got a sneak peek, which is kind of cheating, right? Because obviously we want to see the Moria, want to see like a bigger play, but like a less fancy play is doing a Rebecca Hina or Hina Rebecca play. The Brooks is not bad either.
Hina? I don't even think they run.
Oh,
Hina.
not Hina. I'm so sorry. Any other reducer, a Tempest would be good as well.
Yeah, he's got that.
But the Lucci would have been good to remove all the board. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also Whittle hand on because you only drop 1 card, you lose 2 bodies. The play was good, but wasn't as optimal unless if you had all the cards, right? If you had more, you just place more.
Yep. And that's what we were talking about earlier is what do you do in those situations when you don't have the most optimal play? And so we saw Cal there drop the Rebecca, so he's got a blocker. He's got another bigger body there, 6K body, but Red Purple Law able to keep 2 bodies on the field.
Yeah. That's why I don't really like the swinging into the board, because if you let that Lucci survive, things could have been different. Obviously Brooks could have done a lot more, but if you swing into life, at least you have a chance of lethaling the Lucci player, right? Right now, he's not in any danger of losing.
Yes, Red Purple Law is allowing the Lucci player to comfortably kind of find the pieces that he needs. Gives him more time because it's like, as we talked about, the Lucci player, if they don't have the pieces that they need, it's going to be a bad time.
Yeah, for sure.
And so the more... It's been more than 2 turns, Noel. The game's not over yet, bro. I think you owe me a booster box of premium. So yeah, he has a Queen. So Noel was talking about Queen here. Does he have a Sanji? He ditched the Sanji earlier, if you remember, on that swing. Instead of doing the block counter, he ditched the Sanji. So
yeah,
but we do see Reiju.
Yeah, I almost like trying to high roll, get a reducer, swing a bunch of 5s, see kind of what happens, right? Because these are the gut checks. If he takes any of these 5s, you can pivot, you can bring up blockers, you can try lethal in a better way next turn, right?
Thank you for the follow, Spy Hunter. If you play like that, playing to survive, not playing to win. Does he have a cost? Is it a... Okay, so he has Otama.
But it isn't enough, right?
Yep, not enough, unfortunately. So, and like we saw in that first match of the day, man, you play that Otama down, that's a big... You lose so much there.
Yeah, for sure. Every card is important, every card counts, and you're missing a 2K, that can be the make or break of the game, right?
Especially when Red Purple Law is at 1 life right now.
Yeah.
That's dangerous. If he has Queen, just Queen, clear Brook with Gordon. Yeah, no Gordon, I don't think, unless if he draws into it. Doesn't look like he have Gordon. So, Cal doesn't have 1K guard. I think, yeah.
Yeah, but
no, he has a 2K.
But this is the conversation I was talking about earlier, right? A 5 and a 6 is kind of the same because all the 1K cards are just as valuable as just the 2Ks, right? So I wouldn't, if I had Rebecca in my hand, I wouldn't want to drop Rebecca to block that. I just use a 2K.
Yeah.
Right? If I had what other 1K's guard cards are good? Oof, man. Lucci? Kaku?
Oh, he used the 2K. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he used it right there. There we go. Thank you, Rick.
Yeah, it just demands 1 card. And when we're playing with, 4 or 5 cards, it's just 1 card at the end. They don't really think too much about the counter.
So yeah, Law really contemplating here. All of his Dawn are still active. Is he going to play this Queen? At this point, there's no point to not guard with 1K, given the next turn Lucci probably wins.
Depending, because if he removes the Brook, the Rebecca will go this turn. Then he only has Mori and Lucci.
We see Kid Killer come down. And he uses leader ability on the Rebecca.
Nice. Bring out
Another Kid Killer. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. He goes... Okay, he swings with Miss All's... Oh, shit, bro. Okay, so he has a Khalifa in hand. Oh, shit, guys. Wow. Okay, so as we know, no more counter left in Cal's hand. But we're going to see a 5k swing from Law. And then now Kid Killer's activate becomes 7k. What the f... Oh.
That's so bad.
Yeah, what?
If he was gonna check the Mori, he should have checked the Mori the turn before, right?
Interesting. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, you got... Well, that's game. Cal, he's able to survive and take the dub there.
Yeah, nope. If you were gonna do the Kid Killer play, you just do the Kid Killer play, swing over the board, right? No point in checking all that on the second one. For sure, he should have summoned the Queen, summon the Reiju, kind of stabilize, see what you can get, right?
Yeah, for real. Cal beat him with his aura. Oh shit, bro. Yeah, that is so interesting the way that he did that. That's tough, man. Wow. That is crazy, but yeah, he's just there. We can it's so interesting. So we can hear kind of what they're saying, or like the noise from outside, but they can't hear us.
Yeah, he was saying, "Oh, I had a time I couldn't get rid of the Brooks."
Not even Red Purple Law can carry him. That was an awkward ending. Yeah, shit, bro. Shit. And like what Victor was saying earlier, ideally, yes, we would like to see both players playing at the best of their ability there, but it just seemed like, man, maybe a moment got to him or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was going on in his head there. Not gonna lie. You can draw with Queen first. What do you mean? There's 0% you lethal there? Yeah. Very interesting. But hey, round number 4 done. We have like 10 minutes to the round. So why the fuck are you going for some half-ass Kid Killer play? You want us to tell him that, Noel? You want him to come in?
He was trying to do a pivot, but the pivot, he was overcooking, as some would say.
Yeah.
He was doing too much.
Oh,
He was doing the most for the least.
Yeah, and in the end, he ended up getting burned himself. So sometimes the cooking goes wrong. Kitchen gets too hot. Where was the third Kid Killer? Oh my god, that pivot is 100% dead. But hey, this is another great thing though, right, you guys? Because I think that a lot of the time with people who might just watch YouTube videos of gameplay, you guys only see the most optimal play, and I feel like that's great, but at the same time, you guys can also learn from the mistakes of others. You guys get to see the potential of doing what he did, or stuff like that. So we still can learn from it for sure.
Yeah, like Warren Buffett says, right? The greatest lessons in life are the mistakes we make. But what you find out in life is that they don't have to be your mistakes. You can learn from other people.
Hey, there we go, bro. Words of wisdom from our headmaster. So yes, who do you guys think will win this matchup? We got some people for Cal. Okay, we got Legacy saying Cal.
Who do you have your money on?
I'm biased, bro. To Lucci. I'm not biased to the players necessarily, because I love both, but it's to the deck, man. I fucking hate green. I don't like Hawkins. I don't like Hody.
Yeah, but we seen Jerome. Wait, did Jerome just be a
Lucci
player?
Yes, on round 3.
Yeah.
And then we saw Cal take down Red Purple Law, so yes.
Yeah, but Jerome, from what I talked to him earlier, he is being all the Luccis and Morias that he's played, and he's played a lot. So, he's experienced. He has this matchup.
Yep, and I'm assuming that these two have gone at it with each other prior to this match here. so they probably know what's in each other's decks, what little text that they have, and so I'm curious to see what's going to happen here, because in the previous game from Cal, we didn't see a single stage. We did see Ice Age, so he could be running a stageless build. He does run the Brook, so Brook can be an annoying card to Bonney,
For sure.
and like you're saying, Bonney running the 8 cost, Jerome running the 8 cost, so...
If he does run it.
Yes, maybe he changed it, who knows?
But you know, 8 costs in this, you have to have the Rosinante to help protect it.
Yep.
Especially from the destruction.
Yep.
So I almost feel like you have to play towards the 10 cost Dopey to really stabilize, capitalize, gain an advantage. So for sure, if he brings out Cavendish on his 5 Dawn, on his 6 or 7, he brings out the Basil, and Lucci does not answer it. If he misses a turn, it's Bonnie's for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be very tough to come back from that.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Lucci, right? You got to be able to keep up that removal. If not, things can just start snowballing real fast.
But I will say, if Lucci does get stage, first check off the top, the game gets a little bit easier for sure.
Fan died, you guys.
That's good. It's okay, bro. They're sweaty. We're sweaty.
Yep.
It all works out.
Yep. We're just cooking in here, you guys. There is zero airflow in this room. But good thing, does not stink.
God damn, that's ass. The Lucci player just passed. This shit is not looking good. Not right now.
Yeah, that's... But hey, like we said, never count out the players because they're incredible players, and we're going to see what they can do with non-optimal hands and situations. So
We'll see. If he plays another searcher, he got 2 searches, be able to search a little more.
Yep.
But, you know, we'll see how it goes. Oh, shit. And this just happened.
Interesting.
This guy has the nuts right now.
Yeah, and so we do see Cal get rid of the 3-cost Brooks. If anything, maybe the 3-cost Brooks would have been nice for the next turn in order to remove one of the, so he could remove both searchers, right?
Yeah, but it depends, right? If he plays like the Rebecca
Yep,
into
exactly. And we're gonna see it right here, I think. Yep.
and then bring it
There
out.
we go. Yeah.
It would have been. It kind of would have been a little bit of the same play if he didn't swing, doesn't get a +1, but same kind of consistency. I actually don't like that swing because let's say that he does have a Lucci in hand. Now he has fodder. What's
Fodder?
Fodder for the Lucci play because he'll have 3 in trash.
Yep,
right?
yep.
So that's the main thing that I don't like about this play. Very mystical, small situation, but
Yep.
it has happened, right?
Yep. The real question is though, if he did have Lucci, are most people even playing Lucci on that 4 Dawn turn?
Well, to build tempo, to have the removal, not to worry so much about the double bond or
Okay.
double searcher, right?
Okay.
Like he needed the Brooks, he needed the Rebecca, he needed all of this to kind of like capitalize and
Mhm.
punish. Because if he didn't bring out the Rebecca, he just hard plays Brooks, not as strong.
Yep.
But now since he gets the Brooks, he has a Rebecca, he gets a free block. Like things are looking up. This is definitely a pretty strong play from the Lucci.
Yeah. You think it is stages with Ice Age? There's people running the hybrid build, Tyson. Like I've seen some other people running hybrid earlier, so you never know for sure. Fried Rice, thank you so much for the follow earlier. I appreciate that as well. Let's go, Jaru. That's your boy. All right, Fried Rice. But yeah, unfortunately, Cal not being able to remove the Uroge, playing down the Sabo and just passing, not swinging at all to have anything rested. So,
And we already talked about this first check stage. We're gonna have to call a judge.
Yep,
So we have to make sure that we figure this out because we are future tellers.
Yep. And especially with the hybrid build, crazy. So he has Tempest Kick, he has Ice Age, and he does have Stage.
See,
Yeah, I see both Ice Age and Tempest in his hand.
I do like the stage, but it's not helpful against the Basil without a option deletion, right? Because technically you will never be able to get rid of the Basil. So all the other cards that he brings out, he's gonna be able to help remove, get lower, a little bit lower. But green usually on plays for the bigger guys, they just get their effects already, right?
Yep.
So him blocking right here kind of shows like his hand is a little bit lower. He has a stage 9 extra card in his hand. We're gonna see how this goes.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes, because he's been blocking and countering heavily with that Rebecca earlier, the Sabo now, and even with the Brun the first time around. Oh, Okay.
He's doing the play.
Interesting. Okay, so he Ice Ages the Hawkins, going down to 1 cost here. How is he gonna get this off here?
Probably go 7 into the Rouge.
With Brooks? And then
maybe he's gonna
Leader
have to
gets rested.
A Barcelino blocker, Kuzan, with 4, bring up Gecko.
Let's see how he goes about this here.
Because like even though he hits stage off the top, it's impactful, but it isn't impactful right now. We'll know towards the end of the game
Yes.
how important it is, right?
Yep. And yep, we see 7k swing. And popping the Hawkins. Nothing to rest on the field. Remember, you guys cannot rest Leader off Hawkins' ability. But he does rest Leader off of Bonney's ability.
Which is fine. I mean, if he drops another Basil Hawkins, he's still in a good position. Yeah, he's a little bit behind because he loses his body, but it's really not that impactful, right?
Now, what he could do here, stage, Lucci, pop the Eroge. I mean, dude, that Eroge is getting great value being on the field for already an extra turn. And
yeah.
Yep, and here we go, stage Lucci.
See, so he punishes him for guarding out the load.
Yep.
Now he has 3 cards in hand. I mean, you still can do a lot. You can Hody, you can rest everybody, swing over it, like which would be optimal, right? But we'll see. I mean, like if he brings out a Moria, he kind of negates that Hody play.
Yep.
But we'll only time will tell.
Yes. And Jerome being so healthy still, 5 life, allows him to play that Hody a little bit more comfortably. And also, it's interesting though because that also might mean that he doesn't have 8 cost. If you didn't want to...
Well, in this matchup, maybe you don't want to summon 8 cost, right? Because you need to prep your hand, you need to prep your board. You usually don't swing with the Rouge in the first place. You might think that's going to get popped, but you have to force your opponent to pop it, right?
Yeah.
So
use those resources.
Yeah, exactly. And then at that, you know, it could be a free block or a different swing, you know. The Brooks would have swung into life instead of swinging into, you know, the body, obviously. And for a 6 to swing over, it's really not as impactful, right? Yeah, he would have still had another Sabo, but... You know, it depends. If I had the Hody in hand, I would for sure just rest everything to start swinging, right?
Yep. But we do see Hawkins come out, and that's an annoying card, for sure. That is definitely an annoying card. That last fight was fire. Oh shit, Black. What happened, dude? Was it finished? You gotta give me updates on the fights, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, this is a very interesting position, right? Because Cal, should he do some gut checks, see what's in, has 5 cards, he has a Basil, you know, Droom, I think he's going to be willingly taking this, right? He can rest does he rest the Brooks, does he rest the Lucci? You know, like my thoughts, if I was thinking about this, is like, he's going to drop Moria, so what's the best he can do if he drops Moria? Mm-hmm. Are you even worried about the Brooks?
And so he does rest the Brooks here because... Yes, if you're saying that he's going to be dropping Moria, more likely than not, he's not going to be able to get rid of that Hawkins. Yeah.
So he has to go for a value Moria, right?
Yep.
So he's going to go for the Rebecca, grab the Sabo, or grab the 2K.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if you can drop other guys, that would be great. But, I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, and, you know, we talk about value Moria, but based off of Lucci's trash, it's not even full value with no weenie character, no Spandam to even search and draw more.
Yeah.
We only see 4 cost, or I mean, we see a Brook there, but pretty much, you know, 1 character that'd be played off of Moria.
Yeah, that's why I kind of don't like this kind of swing, because Brooks can only do so much, right? If he had Ice Age, he would just Ice Age, swing with Brooks, and then bring out Moria. Like his plays are kind of already telegraphed.
Yep.
So I kind of would have liked to see him block or resting the
Lucci, yeah.
But then at that, you know, like you have to also think about like how do I get rid of this Brooks later in the future? How do I get rid of this Lucci? What happens? He brings out Rebecca, he gets value. So
yeah.
I guess only time will tell right now.
Yeah. Hand. Punish his hand a little bit because he's down to 3 life as well now. Guy's card placement is sloppy. Who? Lucci or Bonney? Which one? Also, another issue for Cal right now that we're encountering is that he has the Tempest Kick in hand, and I think I just saw another stage, but he can't use Tempest Kick.
Not right now.
Yeah, he needs to build up that trash, and that is a tough situation that he's in, right? Because he's only 4 cards in his trash. How is he going to build that up? Because even if he blocks with Rebecca, makes it 5, leader ability, that brings him up to 7, it's going to be tough.
For sure.
Yeah. Lucci player card placement is sloppy.
The question is, does he go for the Hody, get rid of the board? If he does do that play, he only gets punished by another warrior, right? Because he's just gotta get his board back. He's gotta be able to do more crazier stuff. So we'll see how it is.
Okay, we're seeing 8 into the Lucci. 8 into Lucci, or to light. Okay.
Bring out another Basil. Nice.
Alright. Alright. So 1 Dawn up, 2 Hawkins on it. Damn, Bonney's seen 3 Hawkins. Holy.
Yeah. What I would like to see, especially towards this later in the game, is like how well Jeroen places his Tenkatopi if he has it. Basically trying to get him in a lock situation, right? Swing with the Moria, you have to swing with the Lucci, you have to swing with your leader. You know, everything might get locked. So we'll see how well he does it.
Yeah.
If you play Lucci, you know you can't always have double Moria, you can't always have triple Moria. So we're gonna see how Cal plays his turn.
Yes. And we're seeing him swing with Lee. Okay. We already know whatever other character that he swings with, that Moria's gonna get arrested if it's not swinging first. And man, this is gonna be a tough one here. Is their voices Matt high reason? Oh yeah, we just some. What's going on, MC? Oh, okay. Leader ability, reducing the cost of one of the Hawkins, and I think leader Bonney ability. Okay. And so that is a sign that he really needs that Lucci cost reduction. Otherwise, he would have swung with Moria first, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
He's in that situation where every single 1 cost is gonna matter here.
Yeah, because you don't lose anything for going 9 into Basil, forcing the 2k, 1k, resting the leader, resting the Lucci, resting the Brooks. Like, you're still in a good position. He looks like he needs this this reduction.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, he's going to try swinging into everything, try to get the reducer. If he does have Lucci and he can kill everything with the Lucci, he can only get rid of one of the Basils, right? Because Basil can only rest one of the guys.
Yep. So I think he might try and get rid of it with Brooke first. Get rid of one of them with Brooke, and
A Tempest would be good right here.
but does he have enough in trash? He does not. Remember? Yeah,
Right,
he does not.
right.
That's why, because he has Tempest in hand, but he decides to play Khalifa to build up that trash and still gain the -2, and get rid of the bullshit stage in his hand that was dead. What's going on, Knuckles? How are you? Gosher, hello. Sure, so with Moria first there. Yeah, I think it's because of that cost reduction. He really needed it.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. So he gets rid of Span Damage stage, and then Brooke swinging for 4 just to. Oh wait.
Reduce one of them.
Oh wait. Yeah, him playing the Khalifa allow. Oh no. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember the effect is only once per turn, right?
Yes.
So,
Yeah, because he played the Khalifa down. I'm curious. So then, what if he had played stage over stage?
Could have.
Yeah, because that gets the same -2, but I don't cycle through the deck. I mean,
But he does present.
yeah.
Right? Because now this is kind of scary. 10 Dawn, you have 5 bodies. You know, like,
Yes.
you swing 7, you see what's going to happen.
Yeah, and it does set him up for Tempest Kick next turn. Because now he's at 2, 4, 6, 8. He's at 9 in trash. So, okay. Let's see here. Hawkins already swinging. We've seen
7, hopefully into life. Put some pressure, force him to ditch some cards.
2 2Ks. We see him drop 2 2Ks right there. And an 8! Oh man, Hody Jones? No. Oh,
Basil. The third Basil. Fourth?
Because he KO'd
Oh,
2.
yes, you're right. Damn. He says if you bring out a blocker, you lose. You have no counters. He said checkmate. He said, "I'm fucking you up."
He just smiled. He
Look at
just
him.
smiled.
He has that villain smirk right now. He's like, "I got this shit."
God, bro. Wow. And you guys thought that Cal was stacking with his stage on first light.
He does not care. You can have as much stage as you want in the life. It does not matter to me.
Oh shit! Wasted a 2K instead of going for a grind with Rebecca. Oh, you're saying playing Rebecca instead of Khalifa. Did he have a Rebecca in him? Oh yeah, he does have a Rebecca. He does have a Gucci.
See, that's why I would have liked the 9 to go on the Basil, right? You already have a stage. You can still do the same play. Yeah, you -1, but at least you take a couple cards away from him, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like right now, the Bonnie's in a comfortable position. Bonnie's not really gonna get lethal, and the Bonnie has too many cards in hand.
Yeah, they're sitting too comfortably, especially with they just know there's no way in hell both Hawkins are leaving the field. It's very slim that both leave the field here. So, man, this is a tough situation for Cal, but we're going to see what he can do here. Because he can use his Tempest Kicks. He does have a Rebecca. And Spandine. Lucci, I don't know what the other card is, but I think it's 2 Tempests. So we'll see. Bro, I don't know what the fuck you guys are saying, man. I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
See, like in this matchup, the 4-cost option, the pistol.
Yep.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. Yep. You just gotta finger them sometimes.
Most of the time.
Yep.
Whenever you can.
Yep. So he wants to go for the cost reduction. The Moria he has not been able to swing with Moria once. That's a tough one. Yep, rest the Moria again. Everyone backseating as if Cal wouldn't cook all of you for. I mean, bro, fried rice. That's always how it is, bro. That is always how it is. I know that for the people that are local here or know these players personally. All right, you guys just gotta understand that's 100% how it is. That's why I always yell at chat. I'm always screaming at chat, man. Like when I was in Japan, holy bro. There was so many backseaters that they need, people from NA that haven't even played the format yet. And I was trying to understand and read Google Translate these fucking cards and stuff, and people were like, "Oh, boo, dude, this." I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like anyone talking got this far. Just because someone is good doesn't mean that they don't make it. No, for sure. I mean, that's what we were saying earlier. People make mistakes, especially as we get later and later into these rounds, and the factor that not people have experience with is being on stream. I mean, bro, we have over 200 people watching right now. It is never easy to play on camera. And I don't think people really realize that until they actually do it themselves, and yeah. It's crazy. The Japan meltdown was like... Whoa, it wasn't a meltdown, first of all. It wasn't a meltdown. It was just, a proper talking to chat. But yeah, let's see what Lucci's got here. Fool, Max Dawn, still available. Let's see what they got.
I don't know if I like this taking it to 5. It makes it seem like you don't have any Dawn.
For counter.
For counter, I mean.
Yeah, and then another 5K swing here with Khalifa. Both XL? Yeah, this is a semifinal with both XL. You think Cal could clear both? Hawkins. Talk to us, Dobogi. What you got for us?
Swing big numbers at it, I guess.
Yeah.
But should have went big number with Moria. You should have went 11 with Moria. Threaten another Moria over the Basil, right? At least you could force them to drop the 0-cost option, a different card, and 2K. Or they have to drop double 2K, 1K, right?
And what we had just seen, obviously hindsight 2020, but he took that 5K swing. So if he had swung 9 with Moria into the Hawkins, he might have just let it go.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I think Drew wants to take this leg. He wants to put him in a chicken situation.
That's true.
He wants to say, hey, are you going to play this game with me?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're not, I'm going to play a game with you.
Yep.
And see how you like it.
Yeah. Okay, Noel said, swing big into 1 Hawkins with Moria, then Tempest Kick stage. rest whole board, call Rebecca, call Brooks over Rebecca, then bomb 2 Hawkins. As long as you have 4K counter, you win.
Yep, for sure.
Oh my god, you guys. Yeah, people, all the people in chat that were, all the backseaters right there, that's backseat. That's how you pressure at this time makes him make mistakes, and he's trying to make his best moves. Yeah, and I mean, obviously not having another Moria, not having maybe the most ideal plays, but yeah.
Yeah. The issue with that though is what if he swings a Moria and then rests the Brook, right? That's kind of the other thing.
Yes, so that changes
that
things.
changes
for sure.
things, right?
Yes.
Because then you can remove the basil in a better way. But obviously we're not there. We're here, so
Yep.
you know we're just seeing this unfold.
Yep. So we do see Tempest came out, and now he's resting. Is Cal? Maybe let Cal cook, bro. Maybe he gets rid of both here. All right. My friend's looking like a snack. Hey, that's what's up, GP. You already know it. All right. You already know it, bro.
Yeah, I think he needs to make sure that Hawkins does die, right?
Okay, so they rest both the Brooks, and he's gonna, or sorry, the Brooks and the span 9, and then he's gonna just play out. He's gonna call out another Lucci from his hand. That's how he's getting rid of both. Yeah, he's gonna play another Lucci over the span 9, getting rid of both Hawkins. Okay, okay.
That's cooking.
He's making it work here. But the real question is there enough count? Does he have enough counter to protect himself from a potential Hody Jones play?
You know, even with the Hody Jones, even with all this, I mean, like, depending on how much counter he has, maybe you go 10-drop Dofi, lock everything up, and call it a day, right?
It could be. But we do know that Cal was able to cycle through his deck a little bit by using those Tempest kicks, so maybe he drew this in 2Ks.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see.
He swing into Brooks, force some digit 2K, play the 10-cost Dofi, but, you know, we'll see.
We'll see. No, he already used the ability, Shan. Hawkins already used the ability twice. Chat saying that over Lucci can't summon the Lucci from. Yeah.
And so
They're talking about the first Lucci sleeper, I believe.
Oh! Okay, I'm gonna give you guys play-by-play. Yee! Our camera just died. Oh, okay, we're pausing. We're seeing what can happen out here. We have some technical difficulties right here.
Mask guy good.
After the cheetah thing with, what do you do resolution to say?
He already used the effect on the first one.
Alright,
Okay, now we're back. We're good.
You guys are good.
Yeah, we're good. Okay, so he swings into the Brooks, he locks down the three. Now it's very interesting because Cal has four cards in hand. How much is counter, how much is not counter? You made him drop 2K. I kinda like this. Game of chicken again.
It's a close game for sure, you guys, without a doubt. They said whoever is on bottom is the messiest one. Bro, people keep commenting on Cal's card placement on the board, but hey, all that matters is your gameplay, man.
Maybe that's part of his shtick, you know? Maybe he makes it messy on purpose so they get
Distracted,
discombobulated,
yeah,
right?
yep. It's like me wanting to play with some big booba girls on playmat.
Yeah, right.
It's loose. Yeah.
Sometimes I'd be playing and my OCD kicks in. It's like, goddamn, this person does not know how to touch or hold on to the card and touch it.
Yeah.
Weird, right?
Yeah, it is. It's an odd thing, or like the whole thing about stankiness.
Yeah.
You know, you lift up your armpit on swing and just burn your opponent's nose. They can't focus anymore.
That's what people call it.
Alright, but yeah, 3 cards in hand for Jaru. Yeah, 3 cards in hand. He did play the 10 costs.
Jordan's probably thinking, if I don't counter this, it's going to go for game. Counter this, how's the numbers, right? Because it's going to be, if he takes this, then Lucci might have to split, right? Lucci goes, what, 8, 9? 5 plus 4? 5, 9, 9, 9. 9 tenths? 9, 10, yeah.
Let's see what he's got here.
9, 10.
Chain Dofies, 9, 10. 10 ads, that's perfect, Dank.
Yeah. But the issue is like, yeah, what happens here? What he goes 7? So he has to count out of this. This is very interesting. Right?
Yeah, it's truly a back and forth game here. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. All right.
I feel like
One card left in hand.
I feel like Cal is getting punished a little bit, right? Because he could have just pushed a little bit harder.
Double Rebecca. Oh wow.
Double Rekka, what just grabs double
2Ks? Yeah, double 2Ks.
Does that matter?
If he has Hody, it does not matter.
Yeah, because you put 2 cards.
I mean, he still has a 10 cost Dofi on the field. Yeah, so he's just hoping for no Hody. Oh, he put a Rosinante. I don't think he has Hody in hand.
You know, even let's say that he plays another 10 cost Doki, he just locks the board and he can only attack with Lucci and Rebecca. I don't know. Or if he swings 10 into the Brooks. Oh no, he has to. Well,
let's say he does stun lock another 10 drop Dofi. I mean, 1 card left in hand. He could, make him respect the Rebecca.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. Lorcana tourney? Hey, let's go, Frankie.
This is very interesting. Why risk the 5? But I guess it's kind of the same, right?
Okay, 10 into the Brooks? Because if Cal blocks here, he plays 10 drop. He only has 1 character to sport now.
For sure. He's going to have to drop the counter in his hand, right? He has 2 1Ks. He probably has another 1K. We'll kind of see what the play is, right?
Yep, 10 drop. So he countered out. And so 1 card left in hand.
Draw.
No, for Jaru. For Jaru, he has 1 card. Oh my goodness. Wow, is it Zoro in last life?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Lucci taking it? Wow. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh.
That's perfect. Like,
Okay.
I didn't look
Can you
up.
also push the camera this way? Just a little bit. You see how...
First go.
Yeah, because then it would shift it. Yeah, it got moved a little. Oh, lit. Wow, you guys. Cal waiting for the apologies from the talkers. A little bit.
Yeah. Well, I think they both played incredibly well, right? But I also feel and think that it was just bad draws. Didn't have the right cards to play out of. Obviously, if he had Hody, he would just play Hody. I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt him straight.
Oh, it's not on.
Okay, who's up? Friends there, what?
Committed too much to your rogue. Yeah, countering out on that your rogue when he
For sure.
the 2 in the 1.
Yeah.
That's crazy right there.
But granted, if the Rouge survive, still kind of bad because the Rouge will get removed at a later time, right? It's not that turn, but the next turn. Right? You just committed too much cards for something that is for sure going to get removed.
Yeah, no, for sure. Dobby said that he would just let it go. He said, fuck that, let it go. You don't know if seeing 4 Hawkins is bad draws. No. Cal, though, not seeing the most optimal thing, but as you guys saw, making it work. 4 Hawkins, fucking crazy, though. But I guess you could say the potential deal breaker not seeing Cody.
Yeah.
Not being able to pressure him, because what Lucci and a lot of black decks can struggle with is the speed of some other decks.
For sure.
And
for sure.
not seeing that Hody was tough, for sure. Okay, we'll do this, you guys. Washington or Oregon? Washington, Oregon. So Oregon is gonna be your what is it? Top Lucci player, and Washington is going to be your bottom. Or easy way to tell, the tan side is Washington, the black side is going to be Oregon. So you guys can place your predictions here. It's better no AC, let you sweat it out. Yeah, but the camera can't sweat, dude. Imagine if the camera could sweat and cool down. Bob Gucci here is sick. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sure said alt art leader versus normal? Yeah, same thing. Sure. Yeah. We are good. Yeah, no. Insane. Who would have thought? Lucci, Mir in the final. Maybe would have been a little nicer if it was Moria Lucci, but yeah.
Guy lied to me. He told me that he was playing Moria.
I'm fucking dead, bro. Because he was afraid that your competition.
Oh,
trying to scope out he's playing. You taught that Lucci everything that he knows. Oh shit. Yeah, no black yellow Luffy really talking. Oh, it's dead, buddy. Yeah, it ran out of power. Oh, it just shut off on me. You can try it. Click it. Click the power button. Yeah. I don't. I would have been charging it if I did. Sorry. Unless your mom has one. I don't know, but...
Both players are fighting for their life right now. Technically, Cal not really fighting for his life, but he wants to win, right?
Yes.
Cal Art has his invite. I don't know if this Oregon player has his invite, but it won't matter. If Cal wins and Jerome wins, Jerome gets his invite. Maybe Jerome, because he plays Josh, maybe Josh gets his invite. We don't know. We don't know yet.
Yes. And the thing is as well, whether or not they do have their invites, what they're playing for the most is that Katakuri.
No, they're playing for most is bragging rights.
Bragging, that's true.
Honor.
That's true, yep.
Glory.
Honor. That's true.
So he plays Spandam. Double Spandam is kind of the nuts. But you whiffed on one of them.
Yep. But hey, build up trash. You build up that trash. Alright. No stage yet on the field for either player. Should have came, got FOMO now? Wow, sleeper. Wow, dude.
Yeah, because he's down one card, every swing does matter. We'll see what happens over here.
It does. Every swing does matter. Alright, Spandam into Spandam.
You know, and I really like the Rebecca play, I like the Barcelona play, I like all these, so we're gonna see what he does. 5 down, I'm a little bit interested in what he does. If he goes 6, bring out 4 costs, or if he just goes...
He goes 6.
Yes.
Pressure. He says, we're not wasting any time.
Says, you know, you're gonna swing at me twice, I'm gonna swing at you twice.
Yep.
Oh, you don't hit stage? Cool. Cool story, bro. Tries to get extra down. We were gonna call a judge on that, but you know, it all worked out.
What's going on, Tech Totodile? What's up? What's he gonna do for 5 down play here? Is he, and the real question is he gonna swing into the Spandams?
I think you just let it ride.
Yep. I
right?
think so
because
too.
He's not gonna attach any more dawn.
Yeah. With black decks, you have to really you're pretty much utilizing all of your dawn every single turn, and so in order to commit to run just to make it a 5k swing is just too much.
Yeah.
Later into the game, so those Spandams they shouldn't be too much of a problem. But we'll see. Maybe we'll be wrong. Maybe he just keeps swinging Spandam the whole game, bro.
Yep.
Our Korean's getting hit with ads too.
It's interesting because you know Cal, he got the dice roll, he's going second, he wants to play for the more, he wants to play for the E-shows, he wants to play for whatever he can, right?
Yes.
He drops to Rebecca a little bit early, but it kind of telegraphs the rest of his plays for the rest of the turns, right? You know he's going to drop big dudes, you know that he's going to try to reduce, try to get rid of everything. This is kind of the counter to the turn beforehand. I would have liked to see Sabo on the 7 dawn turn, so then the Moria isn't as effective, right? But if he drops Isho, you know, we're gonna see if he counters the Moria to get rid of the Isho, right?
Yep.
Oh man, if the Brook comes out off the 6. Or
No, he's at 5 dog.
5. Oh,
5.
yeah, it would have been better.
Yeah.
I guess it's telegraphed. He has to play at 5 cost. He has to play his own Sabo.
It's interesting though. I don't know if he has it. He has a finger pistol. He has Lucci. He has Tempest Kick.
Yeah.
Or no 5. So again, Meaningful Van Dams.
Yeah.
Is that what he's gonna do? He's gonna go 6-7?
Yeah, I would have liked to see the Rebecca the first turn and grab the Brooks and prep kind of for this turn
Yeah.
that was gonna happen, right? At least you can get another card because you're swinging 6. You just demanded 2K, but he took it anyway. So now you're accelerating the game. You're hoping he doesn't have counter. That he just drops another 2K. I mean, I would have liked to see another Rebecca on board for sure, and in the 4-Don play. But we're not there. They're there. They know something probably that we don't.
Yeah, we're gonna see here. And I mean, Cal was able to pull it out the bag last game in a situation that a lot of people would have called it quits for Hawken. Okay, he goes 7. Is it 7 face? Okay.
Accelerating the game. I guess because if you have more Moria, you're basically trading Morias for Morias.
Yes. But now the one thing though, especially in a mirror match like this, is sometimes that card advantage. Those resources there. And if he starts being able to see more of the pieces that he needs, then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. I mean, this Lucci player has a crazy amount of cards in hand, right?
Yeah.
7 Dons, so your plays are capped.
Yep.
Only do so much on 7.
Definitely. And at the same time, not only are they capped with the Dawn that he has to work with, but the value of whatever he would be playing. Because what are you going to blow up? 2 little weenie span dams? Like, Cal just does not give a fuck about.
No.
Yeah. And so, what is he going to be getting out here? You guys gotta use your Twitch Primes, man. I haven't done so already. People eating them ads, missing out on the juicy content here.
Yeah, I would like to see like a 6-7 and then bring out another Sabo. That would kind of negate the Moria play. He has to go for a value Moria, which probably gonna happen anyway. But at least you can get a little bit. You can pressure a little bit more, right? We're gonna see if this one card really affected Cal whiffing on the first turn spandom.
Yes. Seeing Lucci being able to even out the life once again. We saw Cal going very fast there. Cal just.
But I do like how they're matching each other. They have enough cards on both sides. They have the same amount of life. They're kind of playing a game of chicken, if you will.
Yep. I mean, last game.
Yeah.
The game of chicken.
If you have it, then do it.
So 8 Dawn turn for Cal. Oh yeah, okay, we didn't. The door was on. Yeah. He does have Isho. He does have Moria. I feel like in this situation, Isho is just not the play. It's just way too slow. I do remember seeing a Helmeppo and a Lucci in Cal's trash. No Spandine though, it looks like. So he can't do the full max Moria, but he can make it work. Top Lucci trash setup is crazy. Let's see what he's got here. Yep, he's got Rebecca Spandine. He's
All the homies.
no Lucci though. He does not have a Lucci. Right. What's going on, dude? Jespin, thank you so much for the gift sub to Legacy. Yeah, Jespin said gifted sub for Legacy, no gifted sub for Hunger.
35 gifted Atia một sub to Ecto
Thank you, Jespin. I appreciate that a lot,
They
bro.
have given 2 gift subs
Thank you,
in
thank
the
you.
channel.
Okay. Okay, so he's going 5 at Brooks, reducing the cost of Sabo by 1, I believe. I think that's what the play is. Alright. Ship table.
I don't like the way that this guy is like looking over like things so heavily. Like he's all up in there.
Oh man. It's okay, I didn't shift it too much, you guys. What's going on? SJ, how are you doing, man? You already know it, Jasmine. I remember seeing Legacy streaming like last week or some shit like that too. What is he going to do here? Oh my god.
See, I don't like how he's like looking over to do that. Like, if you see something, but it's like you're almost too much in the player's hand view, right?
Oh yeah, you could potentially see. Yep.
By leaning over a little bit
Yeah.
more. So maybe if he does it one more time, maybe I'll ask him to stop doing it because it's just a bad look. We're at the top tables. We shouldn't be doing anything funny like that. If you need to see something in trash, just say so.
And we see Moria come down. Helmeppo, Lucci, yep. He's gonna be popping that Sabo. Only Sabo. But not too bad. The thing is, seeing, leaving, you know, Brook being on the field can be a threat for sure.
Yeah. If there was a stage, this would have been a crazy turn. Like I said, it's so hard to play stage if you don't have it on the second turn, right?
Yep.
Like you can't do it on the 4, you can't do it on the 6. It's like obviously he just swung with Helmeppo the whole time, but not very optimal from both sides right now.
Yeah, but I guess that's why you do see people like Cal, what we know, running the hybrid. You know, you kind of have like those fallbacks, I guess, but we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. Thank you for the follow, Ninzi. I appreciate that, bro. Welcome in. So he's swinging Brook into Helmeppo? I think that's what it is, and reducing... Oh, he just KOs the Span Dam. Oh, he's not? Is he not swinging to Helmeppo?
He is swinging to Helmeppo for sure.
Because sometimes you don't want to give them that resource back in their trash in case of it's the only cost reducer.
Yeah, but maybe in his point of view, he's like, well, I want you to swing in, I want you to deal with the Brooks. You know, I'm going to be doing other plays. I don't really care about the Brooks.
Yeah. Oh, Moria? Oh, it's Stussy.
Yeah, see.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see the swing first before the Stussy, but you know, maybe if he swings into life, he hits Ice Age and then he loses. So, yeah, I guess this is a good play. But you know he's going to have to counter. He's not going to take it at 2 life, but he does. You get punished, I guess. Yeah, that's the worst.
Yep. Okay, so 10 Dawn for Cal here. He's got Tempest Kick. Oh yeah, that's right. He still has Finger Pistol from early on. And he has 6 cost Brooks. So he can definitely get rid of this Stussy. If he has enough in trash, which I think he does. Finger Pistol removing a 5k or 5 cost character or less. Let's see though. They both have a decent amount of resources. I'm curious, are they still holding the finals to the time limit? Or is it?
I think so, because
Okay.
we all start at the same time. So,
Okay.
yeah. I asked them earlier if they want to start a little bit early so they can just get this game underway, but you know, these games have been down to the wire. They've been all going to the time,
No, for sure.
which is great.
For sure.
Not one person just stomping on another person. You know, I like this. I like this Tempest. It
There we
makes a
go.
lot of sense.
Yep. And so he can definitely bring it into the range of, just with Leader Swing and that Tempest, he can bring it into the range of that Finger Pistol. Just the one problem about Finger Pistol is that it doesn't establish a body.
For sure.
So I'm curious to see if he's going to bring it down to Brook's range. Because that 6 cost Brook, it needs to be bringing it down to 4 cost instead of 5. So Stussy right now at 5 cost.
If he does, he plays it for 4. He's still 5 down behind. A lot of stuff can still happen because he can still, you know, potentially do a lot of different plays, right? You want to block so Rebecca keeps Rebecca.
Yes.
He brought out Stussy, but he didn't bring out Moria.
Yes.
right?
Oh, okay, so he's bringing it into the 6-cost Brooks range. Yep,
Yes.
there we go.
Now you bring out 2 bodies. This was a great play.
Yep.
The 9
There
down.
we go.
Very ambiguous of what he could have done, but you know this worked out. This all worked out.
Yeah. And for the top Lucci player, or Lucci there, they're in a tough position with no stage on the field. How are you going to remove this?
You can for sure swing, reduce the Brooks, and then bring out the Suru, reduce the Lucci. You can kill 2 of them for sure. This 6-cost Brooks though is a menace. It's kind of the counter against the black decks, right? Because it's such a high play cost and the effect is so great.
Definitely. And so he needs to have a vent reducer. He wants to get rid of the 6-cost book.
For sure.
100%. So he's setting aside 2 Dawn. And as a lot of people know, I mean the mirror match of black is, you know, people say it's whoever can pull more Morias, but also yeah, the big bodies, right? I mean, Sabo here could work as well. It's definitely there's options out there. It's just whether or not does he have those options.
You know, people will say that it does matter who draws more Morias, who draws more top, and who draws more removal. But you know, you still have to play well.
Yeah,
and both players are playing out of their minds. So this is great.
Especially with no stage on either end. So see what goes on here, which is good because in a way I kind of like this because if we have one Lucci having stage, the other one not, and you know just pulling all the Morias and stuff, it's you know
Yeah.
We're seeing a good back and forth here.
For sure. Yeah, the last game, Cal hit the first check on his own life with the stage, and you know, kind of made a big difference, right? As a free card, free reducing, it made the game a lot more simpler, right?
Yes. I mean, we saw a lot of the times that Cal was just barely meeting that threshold to remove characters, and that's due to the stage, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
So this was kind of the 2 dons that he put to the side. Let's see what happens here.
Which means that he does not have cost. If he is playing a Moria, there is no cost reduction event. Interesting. What's going on, Ollie? We got some of the Oregon peeps tuning in to support. Ooh, Cal. Okay, so Cal has double Lucci in hand. Goes down to 1 life, and that was a Rebecca. I think that he drew out twice.
No, he had.
I think he has 2 now.
Oh, he has 2. Oh,
Yeah, he has 2 now.
I like that we're so privileged that we get to see
Right?
all this stuff. Oh,
And it is a Sabo, so yeah, he pops both of them.
it's crazy.
Okay.
This guy's playing all the random top end stuff. Not playing any more, but you know, playing Stussy, playing Sabo, kind of showing the strength of the new Oak 7 top end boss monsters, if you will.
Yep. And I think that turn was a turn that really can separate some maybe like a player that knows what they're doing and a player that doesn't, because some people might, you know, when they play black, they fall in love they fall too much in love with the control aspect. So maybe he's like, shoot, I want to get rid of this Lucci, see what happens, swing 7 into the Lucci. But instead here he pressures Cal away. Going down to 1 life is always scary against black because they can always cheese your blocker out.
For sure.
So
For sure.
see what Cal's got here. He has to be very wary about what's going to happen if he leaves them Sabo on the field. And he doesn't have like a ton of count. I think he has a Khalifa, 2 Rebeccas.
His hand is very textured. There's a lot of things he can do, right?
Yes.
If he plays the Rebecca, he can grab cards that he needs. He can go Khalifa, he can go Pistol.
Yep.
There's a lot of different cards he can do, and now he's kind of filtering out. I love this play. These cards he does is kind of go into more counter. If he can remove the Sabo, he is in a great position. It just matters what numbers he's swinging at next, right?
Yep.
Because like a 7, if you guard out of it, you have no hand.
Yeah.
If you take it, you're under lethal.
And so I think we're gonna be seeing a. Is he going 6-6 finger pistol or 6-7 finger pistol?
See,
Because that would bring. Oh wow.
tits.
Yeah, he's gonna finger pistol. Interesting.
This is a great use of the Khalifa because we need this towards like the middle, towards the late game, right? Where the Khalifa, not only does it draw 2, discard 2, but also it reduces.
Yes. I think a reason why we don't necessarily see it later in the game is the fact that Lucci doesn't have a ton of 2Ks. And he gets staged now. Oh shit.
Damn.
He has to read finger pistol.
Even he's like, damn, I've never even seen this card before. This is some
shit.
trash shit, and I might lose to it. You have to take it, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
so this is the problem now, is not having another body on the field to pressure lethal.
Only thing you can do is stop Lucci from OP4? OP3?
3, something like that?
Yeah, the rush Lucci, but even then it's still bad. You'd have to get through whatever cards you think that
6 cards in hand.
6 cards.
That's a lot to worry about. And so now here's the real question is, does he have double blocker? Because he has a ton of cards still left in him. You guys can't see on stream because he pulls it away more than Cal. But top Lucci player has a lot of cards. But that also makes me wonder, him taking those 2 lives, they're just duds?
How much counter do you
Yeah,
have, right?
And this is a tough one, right? Is there any Sabo, any 5-cost Sabo in trash? Because if you Rebecca Sabo, at least he has 2 blockers down. He can try to filter and survive another turn. But I mean, at this point, it's...
Yeah, it's actually great that he hits stage because it saves him extra cards to reduce, right?
Yes. Oh, and he's... Okay, so he's going to Tempest.
Okay.
Can't ever go wrong with Tempest Kick. Just being able to draw and filter a little bit, you know, cycle through the deck a little bit more. Crazy.
Yeah, this is very interesting because this is very similar to how like a Sakazuki matchup would happen in OP5, OP6, because it's like I'm gonna attack you for base numbers and I'm gonna remove your board every single turn, right? Lucci is somewhat like that, except instead of bot decking, it just kills.
Yeah. And so I think he could be setting... Okay, never mind. I was thinking he had the 4 and the 5 Dawn split, maybe a Rebecca and Sabo, but nope. It's gonna be 6K swing. We got 8 Dawn remaining. He counters out with the Khalifa, and I think we see a Rebecca.
This is very interesting because does he get into a situation where this is like the kind of last turn for Cal, right?
Oh, okay. So is he opting to try to remove? He's gonna remove both of Cal's characters and then maybe play down another blocker for double Rebecca.
Double Rebecca would kind of be the nuts in this position, right?
Yes.
Because Rebecca and the Spandine is too strong. The cards are too good.
It's insane value. Absolutely insane. So he KOs both, and I think he's going to play down another Rebecca. And there we go. He gets to take the 2K. And so it leaves it to Cal to see if... Man, can he remove both blockers and swing big still, or what?
I don't know if the blockers is necessarily the issue. I think the Lucci might be a bigger issue, right?
Yeah, so maybe don't go for game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know this guy has what 2, 4, 6 cards in hand. It'd be too hard to just go. Let's say he can go a theoretical 10. It just takes 3 2Ks,
Yep.
which he has 1
Yeah.
chance of him having 2.
Yep.
Possible.
And so, yeah, you just want to instead play a little safer, remove the Spandine and the Lucci. Double blocker on them was okay, but it's whether or not Cal can do it.
Yeah, let's see. Because, you know, in a different world, in a different life, you know, swinging base numbers, going a Sabo, protecting your board, kind of going through the motions of that would feel a little bit better, right? Because now you know that you have a permanent, but then they have Because you kind of need to find a way to remove the Lucci. If you can remove it well, then you know that he can't lethal you, right? Could lethal you, just have to swing at crazy numbers.
And just pray for brick in hand, but okay, fortunate. Oh, Khalifa again. There we go. Late game Khalifa. Cycling through the deck some more.
Well, you know that Cal has that Rebecca earlier.
Yes.
He's probably gonna minus at least the Lucci, minus the Rebecca. He would probably say fuck the Spandine, like he doesn't care about that. At least try to swing at a weird number where he's forced to block and then take and do all this other stuff, right? So we'll kind of see how this plays out.
Yeah. The thing though is, his opponent now, knowing that he's played 2 Khalifas 2 turns in a row, that's 2 Ks out of his hand, and with Lucci there's just not that many.
For sure.
Cal also does not have a Spandine, so he isn't able to get, you know, the value Rebecca like his opponent just did.
For sure.
So that's a tough one. That is a tough one there. Now we do see Stage and Lucci in his hand, but he's opting to get rid of them. Interesting. Because
he does need a little more counter, right?
Yes.
He does need to make sure that he can remove everything in a good way.
Yes.
Kind of going through emotions. I swing 7. Should I bring this out? What do I do?
But then without the Lucci now, how is he going to be able to remove his opponent's Lucci, right?
I think he does have a Spandine in there.
Or does he now? Okay, we will, you know, earlier he did not, but let's see. Yeah, hopefully he does, because then that really is a great play. Because, yeah, he has 4 on left, probably Rebecca into that Spandine. Hopefully he has enough. Okay, yeah. Great. Great. We get to see them firing to the best, you know, of their abilities with what they got here, and yeah. What a back and forth. What a back and forth this is. Wow. Let's see here. Top Lucci player had he only had to worry about 2 bodies on the field, right? I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was 2 bodies. Now he has, you know, 3, you know, 4. I get, you know, always gotta respect the Rebecca. So 4 bodies, crazy. 5K at lead with Stage to KO. The other Rebecca was way better. Well, it's tough, right? Because like if he kept that stage, he would have had to pitch a different card in his hand. That was the calculation that he had to do, right? And if he kept the stage and he plays it, that's another card out of his hand.
Yeah. Because remember, he plays Rebecca to grab Spandine, right? So he couldn't grab a 2K. These players kind of are gut checking each other, seeing, hey, what cards do you have, what cards do you don't have? Can I go for game? Can I go for a bigger lead? What can I do, right?
Yeah. So he has 4 cards again. If he did that other play, he would only have 3. And I think he values those 4 cards that are currently in his hand more than that stage would do. And stage coming out on that turn, great. Doesn't necessarily help, like it's super late in the game. So we'll see here.
And these guys only played, like, obviously the Oregon player, he played 2 big dudes. He played Zeus, played a song. Cal, he's only played 1 Warrior, which is kind of like how the game kind of goes sometimes, right?
Yep, but that also means the odds are in their favor to potentially see a Moria, and Moria can always shift and turn the tides for a game. But I have a feeling that Oregon player does not have it, based on the way that they're using their arm. Could he have double Rebecca, Helmeppo, Lucci, Spandan? Rebecca can't take Helmeppo. Helmeppo is a 2 cost. So it does not work, unfortunately. Now, see, this is another thing, you guys. You guys can't see it, but once you get to these stages in the tournament too, especially the final, you guys, there is like a fucking bajillion people that are hovered around these players.
Tell him to back off a little, but yeah. And
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. We're
Thanks,
watching.
We're
We're
watching.
watching it.
It's more hype when more people are watching, so
Yeah.
it's good.
But these are definitely factors that you guys might not necessarily have to deal with back at home. You know?
Drops or back. Now, what is this point of thinking? Drops or back, what can you do?
Yeah, so that was the second Rebecca in his hand.
Yeah, the thing that sucks is you have to drop you drop a 2k every hand,
Right?
and that you Dawn minus only by a little bit. A stage would have resolved all this so much earlier, right?
Definitely.
That, and we can see the power of stage. Why it's so important. Why you need in a lot of matchups so you can just freely Dawn minus.
Yep. And like in this situation here, Rebecca being a 4 cost and the top Lucci having stage, that Rebecca is in the range of being KO'd so easily.
Yep.
Yeah, Cal has 3 crowns in hand and 6 or 7.
Well, we're about to go into time.
Spandine into Spandine. 3 into a 2. And he lets it go. Still 9 Dawn remaining for Lucci player on top. It's a nerve-wracking game.
This guy's taking a long time to come up with his plays.
Yeah, I'm curious about Owen is.
Owen is watching. You know, he is holding on to his phone, so he is gonna call time, but it only matters if he calls time. If he passes it in a weird way, right?
Okay, Brooks coming down, KOing the Lucci, and we have 6 Dawn remaining. 2 for an okay. Okay. And then a Lucci coming down to KO the Cal has another Rebecca. What else does he have? Okay, you gotta help that. Wait. Okay, there is still. Do not ever count out the Luccis, you guys. He just drew a Hamelpa, which is great. Cost reduction right there.
2-4. If he has a way to kill the Rebecca and just attach all on, maybe that would be good. Now it looks like they're in time. I'm not sure when we're gonna sing them. But this is the last couple turns.
Yep. Last couple turns coming out of the wire, you guys. What's he got for us? Okay. Time officially. Bottom Lucci is turn 0. Our 5 minutes begins. But top decking that Homepo was very nice because he does have the cost reduction, and we know that he has Spandine and he has that Rebecca, so he can get off a play like that.
He still has 1 extra life, right?
Yes.
Like, if he can remove the Brooks, if he can remove the Rebecca, or maybe not care about the Rebecca and just go for Lucci Brooks, might be in a better position, right? Yeah, he might just swing big, remove the Brooks, or reduce the Brooks, play Hamelpa,
Bro, homie's
play...
facial expressions are crazy.
Yeah. Why are you looking into trash? It's just nuts.
9K swing here. Holy.
What should I do over here?
Alright, so he blocks it. We see how he's gonna be blowing up the field with Spandine Lucci play. Which is nice right there.
Because you bring out
Yep.
double Rebecca.
Yep. And so now, because we're in overtime, it leads to the issue for the top Lucci player. How can he hit that like double blocker on the field? He needs to. Fuck!
Oh my god. Just let it ride.
Yeah.
We'll commentate over it because we're in time.
Right.
This actually does matter.
Yeah.
Okay, so we lost our camera, but now we're seeing that the Lucci player on his side. Oh, this is just so crazy. Should we bring this and put it over there, bro? This is just what's happening out here. What are we doing out here? Close the door. It's the door. Guy is literally about to go into overtime on his own turn. But
Fucking sweating, bro.
But the issue is, I don't think this guy has the cards to beat him. He can't. He only has Brooks. He only has Aleppo's. He only has a bunch of shit they can't use. If he
Okay, he Brooks.
and he doesn't even have a blocker, so this game is looking a little bit cooked.
You just gotta try and get through to life. Okay. Oh, wait. It could be.
Yeah. And then after he gave up, he ran out of gas. He did not have it. Knew he was done. Knew he was done. This shit was cooked.
All right. We saw.
That game was wow. A little crazy. Cal got it for sure.
Holy shit! Yeah, brand new POV. Hey, man, like I said, a little bit scuffed you guys with the on-the-go setup, but we made it work. Yeah, you guys see the fucking crowd there? All that heat's just trapped in there. But congratulations to Cal for winning Lucci final right there, and props to the Oregon player right there for making it to the finals as well. Yeah, insane.
Same run. Actually, Cal was part of the not selected group, so he was actually the
Yes.
first one to get into the tournament.
If he had not been selected, it would have been a different story today.
Would have been a different day.
Yep, for sure. It would have been a different day for Jerem.
Did the camera die?
Yeah, it overheat too much heat from everybody. So now the real question is, does Jerem bubble in for his invite? Can he get his invite?
I think so. I think Jerome is third place.
Yeah.
But only if Jerome won his last run. I didn't.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know, man. Cal owes you half. Oh, for dropping. Because Sleeper didn't show up.
No.
You know, next door regionals, Azulus, why do I say?
Next door's Azulus.
And they
Yeah. Leak. Who is Jerome? He was in the semifinal against Cal. So yeah, Bonney player. Yep. Shit, man. Wow. So if I wasn't sick, Cal wouldn't be. Well, you're too flaky, dear.
Yo, yeah, we're
For sure.
there.
He's sick, and then Sleepa didn't show up because bed too comfy.
No, yeah, Sleeper didn't want my parking. I agree, you know. So
All right, so 25% goes to Flaky, 25% goes to Cal or to Sleepa, and then
you know, Cal's got to buy a screen barbecue. That's fine, guys. You only go.
oh my god. But yeah, no, absolutely insane, you guys. It's been a hell of a day. I got a big thank you to Victor right here, all right, as well as our behind the scenes man, all right, for sticking it out in the furnace, all right.
I said he'll be.
I mean, why? Right? That's what I'm curious about. Is did either Lucci player in the finals encounter a black yellow
He
Lucci?
did not. He did not play against the Black Yellow team.
You know? Yeah,
He did not play any blue black.
it's crazy.
Maybe
No one's playing blue black. Everyone's playing Lucci. It's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, you would have cooked today. Black yellow. Well, chat was saying though that if Sleepo or Flaky showed up, Cal wouldn't be here. Then Cal wouldn't have room for You know, it would have been different.
Josh and Drew at the last
I run, bro.
So the real question that we were asking is, did you win your last round?
I did.
So then,
Same here.
will you bubble in now?
Yeah, he's third place. Josh is 7.
Oh, Josh, my 7.
Oh,
Oh,
he lost.
okay.
God damn it.
Suck.
No,
I'm like, soon, well.
no.
I'm 16 for sure.
Damn.
Unless I sneak in. We're gonna disqualify everyone else.
So should we try to get an interview with winner?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Get Cal in here.
Should get Cal.
Yeah.
I will walk out because this is not mine. This is yours, bro.
Fucking hot. No. Come on, you're a co-host today. You gotta.
We need kind of training.
I don't know.
Let's get him in the middle.
Okay.
Okay, Cal.
You're busy?
I'll just
Oh, dizzy.
you hit him with that dizzy punch. Got it, bro. You got him confused.
All right. We might have to. Yeah, we just gotta squish in here. All right.
Hey.
All right, chat. We got Cal right here, undefeated Lucci player on the day who made it in off the wait list.
I was last one.
Yeah, and so Flaky and Sleepa say that they
Drop.
yeah, and so they get 25% of your pricing. And yeah.
Oh, we didn't talk about
Yeah.
it. Message me. Message me. Ready, an unspoken agreement. I was not aware. Maybe I wouldn't have played.
But hey, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
You're saying that you're feeling a bit dizzy. Why? The nerves or like what?
Yeah,
The heat?
I was playing the Goat tournament originally at Yu-Gi-Oh, and I stayed up late for that, and then I just scrubbed out on it.
Hey, that's crazy, man. Yeah, for those that don't know, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament happening as well, and so Cal was playing in that too.
I just played round 1, lost round 1, and I was like, okay, we play One Piece hopefully.
Crazy. And so, running Lucci, what were your matchups on the day? 6 rounds?
6 rounds. Round 1 was a Lucci mirror. Round 2 was Boa. Round 3 must have been Moria. Round 4 was Larpy Law. Then round 5, 6, yeah, it was Bonney, Lucci.
Okay, so
Blacks and greens all day.
yep, not
Not a single yellow deck.
black, yellow Luffy.
No, very lucky,
huh?
very lucky.
Oh
very
my
lucky.
god! Oh my god!
I'm glad you I'm a loss. He wins all day. You made the run, not taking anything away.
Yeah,
You
no,
can kill
that's just how it
I
goes.
just been lucky this set. I'm still like on an undefeated streak. So
Crazy, man, absolutely crazy. And so, what, like, how do you feel about the whole tournament in general and your run today?
Yeah. I mean, I feel really good about my run, of course. I feel pretty lucky about the whole tournament. Again, no black yellow Luffy's. Run pretty smoothly, even with 2 tournaments going on. I think, yeah, we finished pretty timely. Like what?
Yeah, no, definitely.
4 hours, 6 rounds. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Yeah, and then judges, Derek, everyone's just super great here. So yeah,
Nice.
awesome. And also, yeah, this is the local, so I'm glad to defend home turf.
Definitely, especially it was an invader, someone from Oregon.
Yeah, get out of here.
And so in particular though, there was like we gotta see some of your, I think like 2 or 3 of your games.
Yeah.
First of all, that red purple law match. It was interesting final turn with the was it red purple law that he played? Was it? Wait.
Not round 4.
Yeah, where he played double kid killer, and then he swung at your life, but then reversed his thinking and went right, tried to jam your Moria for 9, and
Yeah, that like it's just really sloppy turn. I think he could like swing out with his guys first and like committed dawn after. It kind of just like Nami like played kid killer. It kind of just like told
Yeah.
him it's 1 free game for sure, and I just had to survive that. And he was at 0 at that point, or
yeah. But earlier in the game though, were you feeling like it was a little bit tough? Because at one point you had 4 characters on the board, and again, you know.
the most common was like on 7 dawn when I went double Tempest Cake Lucci. Like that pretty much saved the game right there. Like if I did not hit that, I think I just straight up lose. He had like 1 second, had like the perfect curve pretty much.
Yeah.
Double kid, right? Something like that. Like yeah, I was way too RV if I didn't see that. And yeah, I had kids radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit that. Yeah.
No, that was insane. And
That
and
was
th-
his game to lose for sure.
yes, and chat was just going crazy about it. Like,
Double Tempest Cake. Same.
yeah. And then the next round, I believe, which was Jaru,
Yeah.
where 4 Hawkins.
Did he play 4? I
He-
was like 3 or 4 something.
Yeah,
Crazy amount.
just a
Like, Hawkins every turn.
ridiculous amount, and you still were able to come out on top.
I mean, I think
like Hawkins the first 2 turns, like that's scary, but like when he's just like he's pressing Hawkins, it's like he's not developing any big threats, so like that's a lot less scary.
Okay.
But he was pressing damage, and that was scary. So trying to navigate through that was a little tricky. But I mean, I got really lucky with all my clears. Like I was able to clear like 3 or all 4 Hawkins. Like,
You cleared every single one. What? 3?
Solution.
Yeah.
And, like I had to like take a risk of like blocking a Sabo to make sure like I had just clear my board to make sure he didn't I couldn't swing with the Sabo because then he was wristed broken and I couldn't out the Hawkins for sure.
Yeah.
So that was like a little read on my part, knowing that he was probably gonna play Hawkins that turn.
Mm-hmm.
But paid off.
Yeah, definitely. Sure, definitely. Any questions, Victor?
No. Yeah, I wanted to ask about that last game, right? So we saw your opening play. You guys pretty optional. 1 second, you dropped double spandom, and then you whiffed on the first one. How did you feel right then in that moment? Because I was saying, man, it must feel pretty bad. Mental's bad. Hands a little bit weird.
It felt bad, but I think I had like a Tempest kick in the beginning. So I it just felt nice to be able to build my trash more, I guess. And then again, the second spandom helped me get there. And it was actually kind of nice having 2 spanders, because I was like, clear his spandom, the next one, missing one on the first one was like, yeah, definitely first. Definitely makes me feel like, oh, maybe it's just not my game.
Yeah. We almost felt like it was a misplay from his side, or from then you swung so big with the spandom, right? Because you swung spandom, you swung 5 with leader, and then you just attach all your done and swing spandom again.
Yeah.
Jamming with spandom.
Yeah, but he took the first 5, right? That was like
Yeah.
And then he took the second. He took the 6 as
Yeah.
well after. So it almost made it seem like it was a misplay on your part, but then you capitalized on it because then he didn't even he didn't counter out of it, because now that it feels like the tempo is so much more on your side with him having less life. Even with me lifting a body, him going Sab on 5 and me not retaliating, that was also just I felt bad. But apparently the Spanish teams were just enough to get there. Apparently.
Yeah.
Don't know how.
Definitely. People, of course, always wondering what's the list. And so the list is, you guys gotta subscribe to his Patreon. No. Okay, remember we talked about One Piece University. Cal is gonna be one of the professors at One Piece University.
It's gonna be a guest lecture.
Yeah, guest lecture. But no.
Teach good advice.
Yeah.
Hey, don't give up any secrets right now.
But yeah, no. If Cal does want to share his list, we can probably get it from him this week or something like that.
My list is thicker. I just copied Cross AI's Patreon list and made a 1 card difference.
There we go.
For sure, and that 1 card did everything. So
It honestly did not. I
don't know that. They don't know that.
It could have come up though. It could have come up. There were some moments where if I could have board Sabo for a 4-drop Porcelino, and there's just some non-efficiency turns where you can just fit in the Porcelino better, but it never came up.
How many Rebecca's?
4. That card was kind of
All
hard.
right,
play
four Rebeccas. There's some lists from Asia that are 3 Rebeccas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if you just learn the meta board, I feel like the way this loot list is tuned, you just want to see 4 cost G at all times, and Rebecca is just another copy of one essentially, or you grab back span 9. Yeah.
That's.
Well, hell yeah, bro! Congratulations.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
thank
you
you.
coming in real quick to
Yeah,
talk to
well,
us, and
well,
yeah,
thank you.
I'll let you go. All right, enjoy your win.
Cool.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, congrats on today.
Seeing you. Holy. All right. Well, shit, you guys. It's been a hell of a day. All right. Once again, thank you to the boys for helping us out and all the locals and stuff like that. We're gonna be ending it here. All right, you guys can say bye to Victor, bye to the gang. And I will see you guys later. All right.
All right, that is the end of the video right there. If you guys have gotten to this point, please consider subscribing, dropping a like, and commenting down below. Big shout out once again to Victor, such a great guy for sticking it out the whole day in the furnace that we were in. But overall, I had so much fun being able to cast my first ever store regional, and I'm super happy that we were able to get the footage for you guys back at home, wherever you might be. Putting a spotlight on the scene in Washington and the Pacific Northwest is awesome. And if you guys want to check out the live streams, check me out on Twitch, same username, Mr_Voodoo. And as always, stay winning and good luck in your guys' matches.